For what? Because the camera.
Hello, I think we're live. I don't know who's out there today. It's been a while since I've done a live stream, but I'm back, sort of. And as always, I haven't posted to Instagram yet, so I'll just do that now quickly. I did just take a photo. Hang on, I've just got to figure out how to do this. What am I doing? What's going on? Right. And while I'm sorting out my existence and being the worst social media person ever, I've got to try not to knock my kombucha off the table. Let me know which set you'd prefer for me to build. The tiny house or Autumn's house? So, yeah, let me know. Let me know what you'd prefer for me to be building tonight. What do I need to say? We get to choose out of these two sets to build tonight. Oh, and I've forgotten to switch YouTube off in the background. Oh my gosh. Oh, JB is here. Hey JB, how you going? Oh, breakfast? Oh yeah, it must be early for you. Getting ready for Brick Fair. Oh, how exciting. Oh, tiny house for Johnny G. Yes, your wish is my command, Johnny G. How have you been, mate? I hope that you've been keeping well. Oh, and Drew's here as well. Hey Drew, how you going? Hope that you've been keeping well as well. I'll just finish posting my Instagram message. I was going to say YouTube message. YouTube channel. Me. No. And let's just do that. Fabs. Okay, I'll just quickly turn off YouTube. Pucky doesn't get to watch any YouTube tonight. Oh, and my Care Bear hoodie's fallen down. Oh, you can tell that I haven't streamed for ages. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, already set your mock up, JB. How exciting. Oh, you're just waiting for the public to come in. Oh my gosh, JB, that's going to be so cool. Let us know how it goes. I want to know. And are you going to do like a video or anything as well, mate? Plethора's here as well. Hey, Plethora, it's nice to see you. I have been watching a few of your videos. I did end up going through and doing like a whole big watch later playlist. Is that what it's called? A watch later list? And there were a few of your videos on there. There were also a few of JoJo's videos on there as well. And then on Friday when I was working from home, I just got to watch everything. How are you going, JoJo? I watched your Woolies brick farm video as well the other day on Friday. I can't believe how many bags and bits and bobs you got with that. So that was really exciting. And let me know if you still need any hay because I got 2 hay. So I'm more than happy to send you one of my hay bales, one of my bags of hay bales. Oh, and Em's here. Hey, Em. It's so nice to see you, my friend. How have you been keeping? I hope that you've been well. Oh, Angel gone. Oh. That was quick. I think I missed Em. Right, let's see what we have in here. Right. Cool. Okay, and we have 2 books. Okay. We have stickers. Crinkly bags. Oh, your friend was collecting for you as well? Yeah, no, that was super lucky. For some reason, I didn't even go on and get any of like the tractor or the truck or the house or anything like that at all this time. So I was very much out of the woolly brick loop. Yeah. I'm pretty... Have you built this one yet, Jojo? Let me know if you've already built this one and done a video. Because as you know, I usually try and save videos until I've built them. Which is why I got a big, like, Jojo and plethora brick catch-up time the other day. Dusty's here as well. Hey, Dusty. How you going? It's so nice to have you here right now. I've got to get out of camera and Instagram and jump over to the YouTubes. And where am I? What am I doing? I've got to just check on, see if any of the naughty bots are hanging out. Cool. Right. Oh, you posted a picture of the final setup on your community post. Okay, cool. I'll have to check that out, JB. Oh, and you also light up the flames? Ooh. Cool. Yeah, no, that's okay, Plethora. I really like your videos. Yeah, they're really cool. And the sets that you build with as well is also, oh my gosh, is also really cool to see. Oh, Miss Amby's here as well. Hey, Miss Amby, I have collected up extra minifigs for you. So the pile of Lego stuff that I've got to post over to you is getting bigger. I don't know still when I'm going to get to the post office, but it's there for you. But I did take off some of the hair pieces. Some of the hats I kept on there because it matched their outfits, and I was just like, I can't have non-matching outfits go to you. But what was also then kind of cute was that I then went over to like my extra mini doll hair pieces that I have a lot of. And I was just like, which ones look cute on the minifigs? So I think that most of them have hair, but they don't have their original hair. So yeah, we'll see when I send them over to you. And I'll let you know on Instagram when I do that as well. Oh, okay, that's the and Lego Humans here again. Hey, how you going? I hope that you're having a nice weekend. Oh my gosh, I'm having a memory blank as well. Lexi, correct me. I can't believe that I keep doing that to you. I must admit that ever since like I had my health stuff go on at the beginning of December, I can't remember, like, I mean, I've always been quite terrible with people's names, but it's so much worse now. That's probably the one thing that I keep on really stuffing up is people's names. And I have people in my head and I know who they are, and it just won't come through for me. It just won't compute. Yeah, I did look for you, Dusty, because I did wonder whether or not you were streaming beforehand. Because I know that we sort of chatted about that a little bit. Now that sort of Taz has moved over to Twitch. And obviously, for those of you who know and love Taz, like I know and love Taz, definitely go and check him out on Twitch. But there's definitely a few of us that aren't that twitchy. And I'm one of them. I'm terrible with getting twitchy notifications and being part of the Twitch crew. So, yeah. I've missed you too, Snow Lona. It's been so nice seeing some of your Instagram posts and all of those sorts of things as well. Oh my gosh, yes, I know. Plethora has done some amazing videos, completely amazing. Hive is here as well. Hive, you're up very early for a Saturday. Surely you should be sleeping in and enjoying your weekend, my friend. Obviously, it's lovely to have you here, though. So. Bricklin's here. Thank you so much, Bricklin, for your beautiful message as well. That just... yeah, that was really, really kind of you to send that through to me. And yeah, absolutely loved it. So thank you so much for that. Ash. Oh my God. Ashy. Yes. Ash. That's it. Oh, it's terrible. Oh my gosh. That's just, yeah, sorry about that, okay. But hopefully it will stay in there. I remember last time you popped in and I had to ask you, and I was like, this is really bizarre because I've known you for a few years now, and I've known you as that, and it's just fallen out of my brain. But yeah, hopefully you understand, and it's please don't take it personal. It's just my brain being dysfunctional. I know, Snowliner. Whenever I have gone over to Twitch, I have always had loads of fun, and I get super hyped up over on Twitch, and it's awesome. But I just struggle with getting the Twitchy notifications and remembering to check people out on that and all of those sorts of things. I usually pop over there for a little bit, get caught up into the Twitch streaming scene, find all these channels of all these beautiful people that I know, and set up notifications. And then I get the notifications for a while, and then they just disappear. Just like, where have my notifications gone? What's happening with that? And then once the notifications disappear, you know. So, oh, you saw Solid Brick Studio? How exciting. I see, this is the whole thing. I've got to try and figure out how I can get to more conventions. Hopefully I will be able to make it to Chicago next year. I kind of have my fingers crossed for this year, but I don't think that that's going to be doable for this year. But hopefully next year I'll be able to do Melbourne in January and then Chicago in the middle of the year. That's definitely two of the things that I would love to happen. Love to happen. Thanks, Lynn. It's so much more relaxing. I try. And then, I don't know how or why Lego has done this, but we have a winking squirrel. Like, he's winking with one eye. It's like, the squirrel. Oh, dear. Yeah. Thanks. So, yeah. Oh, dear. I know. I'm a shambles. I'm a shambles and a terrible, terrible social media person. No, Dusty's got all the apps in there. Oh, Twitch, Jojo, Twitch is like another streaming platform. So yeah, that's Twitch is over there. People can go over there and stream on Twitch. I think a lot of how Twitch started was streaming games. So, you know, technology and computer games and whatnot. But yeah, so that's how it started. But then Twitch did like a great big expansion, and they got like a whole lot of like crafty people happening over there. There's like quite a lot of cozy gamers over there as well that stream like Animal Crossing and The Sims and stuff like that. Crafty people that stream them, you know, knitting or sewing or whatever they're doing with their crafts. I think that even some of like the doll making people, I think have do some stuff over on their stream as well, so that they'll be streaming live on Twitch and then they'll edit the footage down or have other cameras with the footage to create their YouTube videos and stuff. So yeah, but there's a pretty good like Lego community over there as well. I always love Kevin and Art and Jest. Checked them out a few times. Narc streams over there as well, quite often on like a Sunday for us, a Sunday, Monday for us. Yeah, so it's cool. And yeah, Snowlena's over there a lot. Oh, Brick Built Sydney? When? Next week? That's very short notice. No, hang on. Oh, in a couple of months? Oh, maybe in a couple of months I might be able to do that. I can't even remember what month it is. March, May? Is that in the school holidays? Oh my gosh, yeah, it's a suggestive squirrel. He's doing a secret squirrel wink. Oh, it's a few weekends after Mother's Day. Cool. Oh, good. I'm glad, Ash. That's cool. Yeah, I think people get it. If anyone has had head troubles, then they kind of get it, and they're just like, yeah, that's what happens. It's fine. So thank you. I appreciate your kindness. As always. Dusty's might be planning for Brookfield Sydney for next year. Yeah, you got to go to the Melbourne one in January, didn't you, Dusty? So that was good. Oh, really? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, like, I mean, I think it's Nolena, you and I have talked about Sparksby, who does a lot of Animal Crossing streams. And she's German as well. And oh my gosh, yeah, she's just got such a nice accent. And I love her cozy streams as well. She's just like really, it's really cool. And usually I don't watch her streams on Twitch, Jojo. She usually posts her Twitch streams to one of her YouTube channels. So yeah. Cool. There's a huge community on Twitch. Yeah, I know. I probably, I don't know. I keep saying things like, probably should get into that more. I can't even keep up with this channel at the moment. Being an adult is too hard. Everyone should come to Brookfield Sydney. Yes, we should definitely make the efforts. Right, fireplace. So that's the first part of our tiny house for Johnny G. So, gang, let me know what's been going on, who's been buying what, building what's been happening in your Lego lives. I did do don't tell anyone, but I did do a massive Lego order yesterday. So just keep that amongst ourselves. Can't go any further. Yes, Robin Hood Bricks, it does amazing stuff as well. He's got such a fantastic city. It's just trying to keep up with everyone's YouTube stuff. No, Jojo, exactly. And there are definite times where I'm just like, oh my gosh, I just need to try and catch up with what people have been doing and what's been happening. And then it's just a matter of sort of like going, okay, which videos can I check out? Which videos do I need to leave behind? Oh, yes. Take care, Snowlane. Thank you so much for popping in. Yeah, it must be late for you guys over there. I want a lug meeting tomorrow as well. How fun. Oh, my gosh, yeah. All of that. Thank you so much for stopping by, though, Snowlane. I appreciate you being here. As always appreciate you. I got sets from Kmart and Big W. And you know that it's going to be a haul when both of them are involved in the same day. So, yeah. I've just got to try and figure out whether or not it's going to be another one. Well, no, there will be more. But I think that now means out of all the Friends sets that I want to get, I almost have them all, except for the big Unity Street one, which, Jojo, I know that you've been doing lots with. So, yeah. Jimmy G snitches get stitches. Yeah, exactly. Don't tell anyone. I've been buying Lego. Keep my secret for me. If anyone says anything to my mother, I'm going to cry. Oh, have I done this wrong? I have done this wrong. Oh my gosh, already. Cool. Oh, sad there isn't any Lego advents like that in the UK that I could go to. Oh, events, yeah. I know. Well, that's also the tricky thing about being in the middle of nowhere, Australia as well, Ash. Like the Melbourne event I think is amazing because I've seen photos and stuff of that one. I can imagine that the Sydney one's also going to be amazing because I do see some of the photos and stuff that Snowlaner posts to Instagram of different events that she's gone to across New South Wales. But it's like, you know, a 5-hour flight away. It's just, oh my gosh. So, yeah. Oh, really, Dusty? Oh my gosh. Mrs. Dusty has become the main Lego buyer at your house. Oh, she did get the 3-in-1 unicorn? Yes, I've ordered that one. I ordered the unicorn, and I also ordered the 3-in-1 cozy house with the blue roof because I think that that's really cute, and I think that that would be able to get mini dollified very easily. So, oh really? Oh, it's on sale on Amazon? Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on Kmart because I think it's the cheapest on Kmart at the moment for $1.99. So that's sort of where I've sort of put my budget. Oh, that's that one. Really? You pull all of the sets apart in the night and then put them back together before she wakes up. Yeah, but that's the beautiful thing about Lego. It can be rebuilt. Like, you know, that's part of the charm. I didn't get another international school this week, but I have ended up with 2 of them. And by and large, the exterior of the International Art Gallery mock is pretty much done. Did you guys? I can do a show and tell if you want. It's on the kitchen table, so I can run out and grab it. Let me know if you want to see that, and I can go and do that. Mrs. Dusty needs the new 3-in-1 cozy house. Yeah, I know. It's so cute. It's so unbelievably cute. I was just like, you know what? Anything that has cozy in the title, I'm there for it. Is it actually cozy? I don't care. If they call it cozy, yes, I'll take it. Oh, you're waiting on the cozy house as well? Yeah. I know. It's really cute. I think it's really cute. Cool. All 3 cozy house builds are cool. Oh, are they, Johnny? I haven't looked at all of them. I just looked at the front of the box and I've seen a few images for it and I was just like, yeah, that's going to be right up my laneway. It's funny, Dusty, pulling them apart and putting them back together again. Yeah. That's also a secret. Don't tell anyone that either. Oh, you guys want to see it? Okay, hang on. I'll just run out and grab it. We'll just finish popping these logs together and then I'll try not to fall over anything. Right. Make some space for it. Okay, I won't be long. I'll dash. Right. Here I am. I'm back. Yay, show and tell time. Right, I'll just move that over there. Cool. And you guys can see here that I've millsed. I've done millsing. Yay! So, I've been keeping spare parts on the roof. So I've got a few brackets and bits and pieces here, which I will be finding places for, obviously, in the walls and all of those sorts of things to put artwork on. So, peer pressure. Spending my money on a cozy help this week. Thanks, guys. Dusty, you should know by now that you don't come here for financial planning and budgeting advice. You come here to get peer pressured into buying more Lego. we're nice about it and we want the best for you, but you know, the best for you is owning the cozy house by Lego. That's how I justify it. Yeah, I totally did get the Care Bears hoodie. It's been too hot to wear it though, so it's just been on my chair. On my house. Get the cozy house. Get it. Oh, you're waiting for Autumn's house. The flower shop from friends and possibly the cozy house be on discount. Yes, good plan. Oh, the $10 auto battle pack. Yes, on the space shuttle. Yeah, I saw the space shuttle as well, and I thought that was really cute too. Totally agree with that, Ash. Possibly the cozy house. Yeah. Oh, right. Oh, Plethora is also planning to do 3 videos when you can. That's magical words. No, I'm still editing the video that I filmed at the beginning of February. Still editing that one. It'll happen, guys, okay? A Mario one, Lego roller coaster. Love a good Lego roller coaster one. Oh, mate, latest mini doll displays you've been working on. Ooh, yeah, I know, Plethora. I'm the same. It's a lot. Yeah, it is. It's totally modular. So we have the roof, which can lift off, I think. There we go. So it's just going to be like a little flat roof. At some point, I will probably add a little bit of foliage in the top here. I think in so many of my builds, I've ended up with flat green roofs on a lot of my buildings. So that's part of the vibes. I did have to faff around with this a little bit in order to get it to do what I wanted it to do. Because initially it was 2 separate sections and that just wasn't vibing for me at all. But now, hopefully, if I remember correctly, it is all just, oops, so not the beehive off. But now it is all like one area. So you can see the little space in here for the staircase. We've got some gallery space in here, although there's a lot of windows in this modern art gallery. But I think I can put art on these 2 walls and then over on this wall as well. And then I'll probably have some sort of random modern sculpture in here. Yeah. Oh, and then I do have a little bracket over here as well. So we might be able to put a little bit of artwork in between these 2 big windows here as well. And then obviously we've got like the little rooftop seating area, cafe area. So that's that bit. I'll have to put the roof back on as we go. I also really liked how we got the little little stud things that are on the angle. You know how we started to get them for like the Marvel CMFs and those sorts of things? So they've now got like little bees on them, which I think looks so cute. Oh, Axel's here. Hey, Axel. How you going? Thank you so much for joining us. I'm just doing a quick show and tell of the Lego art gallery thing. Let's see if I can put these bits down here and not cause too much chaos. Now, I do still need to get one more orange plate. So I didn't have enough orange plates here. So I do have to remember that I need to go through and order one of those. But that's the second floor, first floor, second floor, depending on where you live. So again, we've got all the front windows sort of as is. I've got these plain ones, so I do want to do some sort of art gallery banner thing around here. Again, these walls don't have anything on them. The back has the same like little higgly yellow windows there as well. We've still got like the little garden bed over here. I did have to include like the rainbow staircase because we need rainbow staircases in our lives. That's just the way that we live and the way that we exist. So yeah, and then there is sort of like a little bit of a floating wall here in the middle as well. So that will probably end up with artwork on it too. Oh, and there's like a little plinth down here at the bottom here of a 2x2 like jumper stud, which will probably end up with some sort of modern sculpture thingy bob on it. So that's that floor. Hang on, I'm going to put it back together again. And the orange section around like the little staircase hole thing is very chaotic. So I don't know whether or not I'm going to keep it like that, or whether or not I can get some slightly larger orange plates. So we'll see. Oh, thanks, Plethora. Yeah. Like, I mean, I do quite often enjoy turning the friend sets into more modular sized things. And then they usually, you know, become a bit more ramshackled. They end up being slightly more chaotic. How am I today? Are you referring to me as a young lady, Axel? If you are, oh my gosh, you get favourite status. Thanks, Jojo. Yeah, I love the staircase. The rainbow staircase was on the original build. It was outside. It was an outdoor staircase that sort of went up on one side of the building near the cafe. I couldn't figure out how I was going to make an outdoor staircase work, because it would mean that I would lose a lot of interior. So in the end, I was just like, I'm going to have to put the rainbow staircases inside, but I do have another matching rainbow staircase in the entry. So literally as you come through like the main doors, that's where you go up the rainbow stairs to the gallery space. So I think what I'm going to do in the downstairs area, I've kept the cafe. I did kind of recolor it a bit, so I think it's a little bit more yellow than what was in the original build. I can't remember because I did it ages ago. And then what I also think would be kind of cool is to have a little bit more seating for the cafe at the back here. And then I will probably do like some sort of gift shop sort of space around the staircase. So that's kind of like where the plan is at. Cool. Ground first floor, second floor. So yeah, it's got 3 stories, which also tends to be like a fairly standard situation for me as well. Oh, and I've got to finish sorting out the front tiling as well. I've been faffing around with that a lot. I don't think I can have grey. It's just, you know, it's not my vibe. Grey's not for me. But I really like the that nougat colour and the teal with the tan. So I might try and do something like that. So that's where it's up to at the moment. So, funnily enough, it's pretty much finished, except for the interior. Like how many other mocks of mine. Arendelle Castle, Izzy's Castle. They're all still waiting on interiors. Yeah, so that's where my art gallery mock is up to, which is cool. Yeah, and I've also been faffing about with my Paradisa mock as well. So that's sort of almost finished as well, and that's also got an interior. So I've just got to finish off the one side of the roof. Thanks, Bricklin. 2. So there's 2 in there, but then I think that there was also a few parts that I pulled out of my own collection as well to get it to like that point. And then there's a few other little things where, like I said, not having like the third orange plate for the first floor will need to get sorted out. And then there's a few teal bricks missing along the back as well, but I'm trying to have an internal debate with myself as to whether or not I need to purchase more teal bricks or just let it go, because nobody can see the back if when they are on display. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it's going so far. And I've got a pretty good idea about you know, where to place the brackets and and those sorts of things in order to get the pictures to look right and that type of thing. But I will then have to figure out what pictures I want to use. I do have sticker paper to put through my printer, but my printer is having so many printer issues. So I'm just like, I don't know whether or not they're going to look that nice, or whether or not I should just kind of draw my own on sticker paper or something. I don't know. A lot of final decisions to be made. So yeah, but that's been fun. It's been fun to work on that in the background. And then I've also been doing a little bit of stuff for my amusement park as well. So there's been a little bit of that happening too. Glenn. It was very enjoyable. Thanks, Glenn. But you're not supposed to share those secrets with everybody else. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, I don't know. That's like, there was a really cool person. I don't know who it was. I'll have to go through and see. I'm pretty sure that I did end up saving the Instagram picture. But there was a picture that I saw on Instagram ages ago where this person did like a modern art gallery that had a very similar like color palette to that. And I just thought that it looked so beautiful and it looked so cool. I was just like, oh my gosh, yeah, this is my vibe. And yeah, and so when I saw that set come out, I was just sort of like going, oh, I know exactly what I want to do with that. So yeah, it's been good. It's been good fun. What do you mean about interiors not being finished? Plenty of those buildings, yeah. I think there's a few of us that might collect those sorts of buildings. It's just like, close enough. I'm pretty sure, like, for my bakery build as well, the rooftop area is done because that does actually have a rooftop garden area and a gazebo and stuff. The ground floor bakery is done, and then the apartment in the middle, not done at all. So it's just like, okay, we almost got there. We're so close. So close. How have you been as well, Glenn? Yeah, definitely let us know how you've been keeping over the past few weeks, my friend. Oh, drats. Okay, there's supposed to be sausage sizzle sticks in here as well, so we'll just do those. And then we get to open the next bag. And I think bag two, we've got mini dolls. Oh, and we're building up the car. Cool, that'll be good. Oh, same, I have two bakeries like that, yeah. I know, it's amazing how we just get caught up. And I have actually been quite good because I did end up finishing Izzy's ground floor, I think. And so it is literally finishing Izzy's bedroom. And the thing that's hilarious is that it's only like this much space. Like, it's very small. And I'm just like, it's literally like a bed and a bookcase and a seal bed. And I'll probably be done. And I'm like, meh. Later. I'll do it later. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, Axel, so many. There's so many. So I'm very excited about the Up House. I think that just looks so gorgeous. Very excited about the Disney train, like the little mini Disney train that's coming out. So that's on my wish list as well. I still have the A-frame house on my wish list. I don't know how or why this happened, but I did end up seeing that the Peter Pan storybook is already at either Kmart or Big W, one of them. I think it was Big W. So I managed to score that one, which I was really excited about. And then I also noticed that the Disney Princess adventure set with the hot air balloon and Princess Jasmine and that was finally had arrived at Big W2. So I was just like, oh, well, that's a bit of a relief. I have just have to try that off with my t-shirt. Don't tell anyone that either. Oh, Indiana Jones. I did have a look at the Indiana Jones sets, and I think that they're going to be some that I will be admiring other people building. They look gorgeous. And of course, it's my era as well. Like Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom was absolutely terrifying for me. Hi, Amy. How are you? It's so nice to have you here. I hope you've been keeping well. We are building the little tiny house today. So we've only just done bag 1, and I've literally just opened bag 2. So you've not missed much. Just been chatting and catching up with everything. I did let everyone know that I did get quite a few Lego sets yesterday, so I'm waiting for them to be delivered. Hopefully, they should arrive early next week. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Oh my gosh, yes, plethora. The Disney minifigs in May. I did go through and I've made up my Disney minifigs wish list. So I don't think I'll be getting all 18, but I think that there's about 12 to 14 on my list. Then I looked back and I just went, that was pretty much what happened in series 2 as well. I ended up getting, I think, 14 of them. So yeah, I might have to see if anyone is getting like a box and see if I can score some of their extras. Obviously, I will pay for them and for shipping, but I've just got to track down someone that might have that. And yeah, so that should be really cool. But then, of course, what happened, plethora as well, was that then I went back to series 1 and I was just like, oh my gosh, I do have the ones that I wanted from series 1. So I think I've got about 5 of them. But then I've been having this dilemma about whether or not I need to have the Disney princesses as minifigs as well as mini dolls. So that's been the most recent debate in my internal staring as Tinkerbell. Yeah, kind of got the Tinkerbell hairdo going on, I think. So yeah, I think, but I might be a bit too old and chubby for Tinkerbell. I don't know how far I'd be able to flit about as a fairy. My poor wings would be like, oh my god, I know, Jojo. That's the other thing as well, is that there's so many gorgeous sets that keep on coming out. So yeah, it is then just trying to keep up with what's what. And this is where I'm just like going, am I actually ever going to be able to get the A-frame house or not? Like, I don't know. Pastor's here as well. Hey, Pastor, how you going? I hope that you've been keeping well. Yeah, I'm going really well, actually. It was quite good to take the break. Like, it wasn't anything super bad. Just my mental health went a little bit wobbly for a while. There were some family things that were just popping up, and I was just like, just need to take a break. Just rest up a bit, take it a bit easy, take a step back, go through to all my usual strategies that I need to do when I'm having a little wobbly moment like I have been. So, yeah, which is good. Let me know what you've been building, Amy. Definitely let me know. Always love hearing about who's been building what. Cool. I haven't watched. I've got Black Panther t-shirt on. Haven't watched Wakanda Forever yet. I think I will be able to watch it soon, but I do still keep on getting sad about Chadwick passing away. So that's been really weird and difficult, and I think I'll be very emotional when I'm watching Black Panther. But I have heard some absolutely lovely things from some of like the like costuming channels that I watch, because a lot of them did go through and make videos on the nominations for the Oscars, costuming nominations for the Oscars, and obviously Black Panther was in that. Did Black Panther win for best costume? I think that they did. So that was really exciting to see. So yeah, that actually made me feel a little bit more excited to watch it rather than quite so sad. Just such a never met him. I just feel sad. I don't know. Just a sensitive sausage. Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, that's the whole thing, Jojo, because I did end up getting Princess Jasmine, which I didn't intend to get, but I'm pretty sure that I ended up getting her with a Bricklink order in order to make up postage. And she wasn't super expensive. I think she was like $6. So I was just like, yeah, awesome. I can have her. And then I got Elsa and Anna as well. So I have them. I got Jafar ages ago, and I got the genie ages ago to go with my Jasmine locks. So I sort of like go, well, I've got Jasmine, all of Jasmine now, and I've got all of Frozen now. So now I'm just like, I'll end up getting Mulan. No, I'll end up getting Moana with the tray. And so then I'm just like, so then I'm going to have all of Moana. And then I'm just like going, well, you know, I have to get Pocahontas for the hairpiece. And I'll be like, but then I kind of feel bad if I don't get Mulan. Then I'm like, but Aurora's there as well. It's just like, oh my God, it's snowballing again. Oh my gosh, Pastor, are you streaming at the moment as well? Are the dads back streaming? Am I cutting your grass? Mama Lego is here. Hey, Mama Lego. Well, yes. Well, Plethora, I did end up getting the Cheshire Cat because I do intend to make an Alice mini doll. I think that LEV made an Alice mini doll ages ago as well. So it was just like, I want to do that. And I do actually have an Alice hairpiece, but just not the rest of it. So I was just like, do I now need to get her as well? But that's series 1. So, you know, they're like, I don't know. They're probably going to start to get a bit expensive. It's a thing. My completionist brain sort of had let go of series 1, and now it's coming back to haunt me. So I don't know. Pastor's chat is on fire. Oh, is it really emotional, Plethora? See, that's what I'm concerned about. So yeah, but I know that I will watch it. I will watch it because I will love to watch it. It's just, you know, psyching myself up to get through the emotions. Oh my gosh, yeah, exactly. Like, well, that's one of the things where I just sort of go, I do think that it's important to talk about mental health stuff. You know, there's a lot of us that have our moments. So yeah, that's where I just sort of go, no, just do what's best for you, and I try my best to do what's best for me, and you know, it's just how it works, I guess. I have a shed. I'd love a shed, Dusty. Oh my gosh, a Lego shed. That would just be the dream. Right. Oh, you're not streaming? Oh, okay. Oh, the Moana and Merida Brickheads. Oh, the Peter Pan storybook. Yes, that's on its way. I've ordered that. Oh, the Friends Diner. Oh, the White Rabbit. Oh my gosh, yay. Oh, and more apartments for the princesses. That sounds so awesome, Amy. I love that. Yeah, I saw the White Rabbit as well. They had a offer here where you could get like a friend's notebook, but it sort of looked like a bit of a journal. It looked like it had a lot of printed pages, but you had to buy a certain, you know, number of sets from a certain spot. God, that didn't make any sense. Yeah, there was only specific sets that you could buy to make you eligible to get the notebook. So I did have a look on the Lego store when I went through and did my big Lego order the other day, and I selected out a number of sets that were in that range, but it never came up that I was eligible for the notebook. So I was just like, have they sold out already? I wouldn't have thought they would have sold out of that yet. So, but the White Rabbit was one of those sets. So I had temporarily put that in my shopping cart, only to then be like, well, do I get all this now if I'm not going to get the friend's notebook or not? The show will not go on. Revolution will not be televised. Oh my gosh. We're getting closer to an AI takeover at last. Oh, Cliffy's here. Cliffy, you've arrived just in time. I hope that you've been going well, my friend. Cool. What? Oh, you built a hiccup brickheads from How to Train Your Dragon. Oh my gosh, Amy, that's so awesome. I love that. I did go through. Well, oh yeah, the other thing that did happen. The other thing that did happen while I was on my break is that I did go through and have a look for all the parts that I needed to finish off my Care Bear cousins. I ordered them. And I don't know whether or not I need them. So I ordered my final pink inverted slow from an Australian bricklink seller who's super lovely, such a nice guy. And a lot of the parts that he gets are bulk lots. So he's very open about his bricklink store, and he's like, these are used parts, blah, 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 whatever. And I ordered a whole heap of other stuff from him as well. I got a lot of super, super cheap bricks to put at the back of meals plates and in the middle. Do you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, take care, Jojo. Thank you so much for stopping by. Pink Wheels is here as well. Hey, Pink Wheels. So he had a couple of inverted slopes. So I ordered 2. And when they got here, I checked everything off the list and all of that type of stuff. And all the parts were there and everything. And then when I put this in here, I was just like, that color doesn't look right. And of course, it turned out to be a non-Lego part. So, of course, the pink didn't match. I emailed him back and let him know. And he was super, super sweet and all of that type of stuff. And obviously, I know from my own experiences getting bulk lots off Facebook Marketplace and whatever, is that occasionally a non-Lego part sneaks through, which is exactly what had happened. Now I still can't find my one pink inverted brick for my elephant. So that's the elephant catcher. And then I also I managed to find relatively affordable lavender pieces for my penguin. So I think I found 2. And so I was just like, okay, if I've got 2, then maybe I can finish off his wings. His tail might actually have to end up being white. And we'll see what happens with the rest of his head. And then the other thing that I was thinking was maybe I could put that on his head and then maybe make his wings, his flippers different. And when they arrived, they were medium lavender, not lavender. So I was just like, okay, the penguin is no close to being finished. But I then had a look through my existing parts and I've been able to put together one of the pandas, the little Care Bear pandas. So I just need to get another little part for his belly badge, which is fine. So that will get ordered at some stage. And then I've got half a panda over there that also will then get made as the panda sibling. So that's what that happened. And then I did also, right, hang on, I'll just have to catch up on the chat because I think things are happening. Everyone's saying hello to Cliffy. Everyone's saying hello to Pink Wheels. Everyone's saying goodbye to Jojo. Oh, Joe's here as well from Moments of the Magic. Hey, Joe, how you going? It's nice to have you here. Brixterdam is here as well. Hey, Patrick, how you going? Cool. Oh, thank you. Yes, I do quite often try and do like a little panel discussion when we get the official images released from Lego for the next wave of sets. So yeah, I will plan to continue to do that. Oh, and then I also ended up getting like the last of the little 1x1 tiles for the little cat. So the cat, my little Care Bear cat, is in kind of a shambles because I don't think that I like the skinny tail. I think I'm going to have to do a fluffy tail, but that's going to require more parts. The other thing is that at the moment, a 2x4 plate in this color is like $7 a piece. So that's what also keeps happening with the cat tail. So the cat doesn't actually have like the pale nougat color. The cat's just got white plates instead of the nougat plates. But then after I got like the little 1x1 tile to finish off the little face, I then saw a picture of some of the Lego Pet official sets and those sorts of things where they had like the little Wolverine claws as whiskers, and I thought that they looked really cute. So I'm now in a testing phase to figure out whether or not I want a little kitty cat with whiskers or just with not whiskers. But I think that the little kitty cat looks better with the whiskers because then it looks more cat-like. Do you know what I mean? So I've ordered all these Care Bear cousin parts, and I don't think that any of them are going to get used. So that's my Care Bears update. The black dragon is sleeping. Yes, I think sticky papers. Yeah, I think Pucky's also kind of sleeping as well. What does sticky papers mean? Axel, is that in reference to me? Or Patrick? Anywho's. Oh, Dragon's happy asleep in the window. Yay. Oh, I also saw your review of the cat hotel, Patrick, as well. It was amazing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's just... I do have my fan on, but it's still quite warm here in the evening. So, yeah, everything just keeps sticking to me. You know, that's just life. So... part of living in the warm climates. Cool. Yeah, so that's been my little update with that. So yeah, I tried to get all enthusiastic, and I was just like, let's just get these Care Bears done, and I'll just order the parts and get on with it. And I was just like, none of the parts fit, none of the parts are correct. They're all just random parts. I was just like, do I even need those parts anymore? I don't know. So, yeah. But I keep adding to it. Oh, Dusty. That's a very good idea. Yes. Oh, no. That's okay, Plethora. It's lovely to have you here, and thanks so much for stopping by as well. It's great to sort of, catch up and everything over a live stream. Cool. Yeah, it's a really nice set, I think. Even though it may, like, Lego cats may function slightly differently compared to human cats. People cats, feline cats, I don't know. Our world cats. Oh, and Hayley's here as well. Hey, Hayley, how you going? Oh my gosh, Jenny G, yeah. You guys are giving me more work to do. Stud's here as well. Hey, Stud, how you going? Oh, Doc's here as well. Hi. How you going? Oh my gosh, I love all those little emojis. Oh, yes, we're building the little tiny house. So the little camping car and tiny house. But we've been doing a lot of chatting because there's lots to catch up on. So, and I've been very distracted. I did do a little show and tell of my art gallery mock. So the Friends International School that I've been converting into a modern art gallery. So we did a little bit of an update of that a bit earlier. I just finished my Care Bear update. Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking. There's quite a few of the US peeps that are arriving very early today, which is nice. It's nice to see you guys. But hopefully the early start is for like good reasons. Pastor's got more cute emojis. Oh, doesn't happen. Cool. Oh, you have to do your taxes this morning. Oh my gosh. And I have, like, obviously I'm not American, so I don't know enough about your tax situation. But I will say your tax situation in the US sounds absolutely bananas. Like, absolutely bananas. Because essentially the gist that I've got is that you have to submit it to the you have to submit it to the IRS, and then the IRS tells you afterwards whether or not it's right or wrong. And if it's wrong, then they like get annoyed with you. I don't know. It sounds very crazy. We just do our taxes like once a year. I usually get my accountant to sort that out, and then he just goes through and does it. And then it's just like, yeah, it's done. Like, everyone knows what you should be doing. It's very clear as to what should be going where and when and how. So, yeah, I don't know. Cool. Oh, you have to go, Amy. Take care, Amy. It was lovely to see you again today. And yeah, it's nice to hear everything that you've been building as well. Bye, Amy. Oh, lots of... Oh. Yeah. Well, I took a break from streaming. So that was where my break was. So yeah, I was just, doing stuff behind the scenes. Secretly. So no one would know. Oh, the old daylight savings scenario. Thanks, Axel. Yeah. That makes sense. That always throws me for a curveball as well. I refuse to pay tax. That's what could go wrong. Yeah, this is a secret stream as well, Pastor. Nobody's listening to this. We're not going to say anything. I'm not going to tell anyone. My gosh. Yeah, that's right. That's the other thing that's weird about you guys as well. You just pay taxes. That's it. One lot. We're done. And then, it's up to the governments to figure out what goes where. But I will say we usually then have to pay our council rates as well, which goes to the local government. So taxes go to state and federal, and then local government have their council rates that we pay once a year as well. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, the IRS just checks your math, and that's all. That's retaliation. The dad's trying to steal the slot. No, you guys can have your slot anytime you want. We would never fight. We would just share nicely. It would be me and the dads. Oh, dear. Oh, you're having issues? No, Chop, don't have issues. Oh, that's why you guys are here earlier. Oh, okay. Oh, no, huge snowstorm and spring allergies? What? On the same day? That sounds like that shouldn't be happening. Oh, you've had spring allergies as well, Start? Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't like the allergies. I was quite pleasantly surprised because mine weren't too bad last year. So, because obviously our spring is only 6 months ago. Oh, Nature 23 is the number plate. That's kind of cute. Right, have I done this correctly? I think so. Cool. Thanks. Hi, Chop. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's kind of discreet. I've been wearing it quite a bit, but I still haven't seen the film. I don't know. I was saying to the guys earlier, I think I'll get too emotional about Chadwick, so I'm going to have to like mentally prepare myself for that whole situation. Sensitive squirrel. Everyone in the chat is saying hi, Johnny G. We are. What? 6 inches of snow in 2 hours? That sounds like that's too much. I don't like that. That's stressing me out. It's overwhelming. No. Oh, your government has had to your government has too many shadow paddocks shadow projects that taxpayers are trying to pay for. Reverse engineering discovered UFOs. My gosh. Oh, our Toy World's here as well. Hello, welcome. It's nice to have you here. Let's do that, Haley. Go have a cuppa and a snooze in bed. I love that. Oh, really, Starch? You get lots of allergies as well? Running old tires is bad for allergies. I think that might just be bad for the environment and your lungs. Oh, really, Stud? Is that your take on it? Not as good as the first one? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to function. There are things where I have to like mentally prepare myself for stuff. But I've always been like that. It's the same sort of thing happened after Heath Ledger died. It's just like I couldn't actually watch the Batman movie that he was in for years. Like, and then when I did end up finally watching it, I had to watch all 3 of them over the course of I think a weekend or a night or something. And my brother had to come and provide adult supervision, so I didn't get too emotional. I'm only 45. Such a wuss. So, yeah. Pastor tried to have an AI app do his taxes. Oh, dear. No. But gosh, that's the thing though, isn't it? Why do we have robots that do some stuff, but not all of it? AI is too weak for pastors' taxes. Gosh. Oh, okay, Axel. You didn't enjoy Black Panther 2 at all. Okay. Second worst. What's your worst though? So I can sort of have a gauge of where we would rank MCU movies. Yeah, I don't know anything about Namor, so I don't know. But like I said earlier, I have heard very nice things about the costuming, and I did appreciate the costuming in the first one as well. Oh, okay, Stud's saying the same thing. I think that it would have been really difficult to have tried to figure out how to make a sequel when, Chadwick has passed away. Like, I don't know. And I think that that's also part of my feels. My feels is because, it just felt too soon. Like, it felt too soon it felt like it wasn't thought out enough or something. I don't know. I'm trying to sort out your Lego space. Oh my gosh, Miss Amby, I tell you. I've been trying to catch up with sorting as well, and it doesn't feel like it's gone anywhere. It's so much. I've got a stack of 4 dots cases full of parts that need to be sorted, like these blue ones, but they're all unsorted. I've got like a couple of yogurt containers. I've got another tray. I've got a yogurt container full of blue. I've got a yogurt container full of black and grey. I've got like a takeaway container full of yellow parts. And then in the other room, I've still got brown, purple, more white to sort as well, plus a whole heap of like the printed tiles, like the dots printed tiles to go through and sort. Last night, I did go through, oh no, that's wonky. Last night, I did go through and sort, accessories. So I managed to go through and do a lot of my accessories and those sorts of things, which was good. And it still doesn't feel like I've made a dent in it. It's just like, oh my gosh. I've been obsessed with AI lately. Oh, Love and Thunder. You didn't like that one. Patiently waiting for AI to become sentient. My gosh, you guys. Don't activate it to sky now. Oh, Lego Space Classic M-Chun Space Police. Do I have any yogurt containers with yogurt in them? Not at the moment. It's all Lego yogurt. Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot, stud. Oh, you're going to do a section. It's like I haven't done anything. Yeah, I know, Miss Amby. That's like me trying to organize my Lego as well. I get all this stuff done, and I'm like, see, look at how much I've achieved. It's just like nobody can tell the difference. Nobody would even know that I've been in here for hours tidying. Ooh. Oh, really? Has Mayo been taking a break as well? I did miss Mark's stream today. I don't know what I was watching. I ended up watching something else. Not on purpose, but there was that sounded so bad. I was on YouTube and I was watching stuff, and then it just didn't show me Mark's stream until it was over. But I also have a funny feeling that I might have fallen asleep at some stage as well, so I don't know. I didn't miss right. Why am I missing this? Where's this supposed to go? Have I gone wrong somewhere? It's up there. No, that's right. Uh-oh. Oh, is it under here that it's meant to be? Sometimes they don't. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, my gosh. Sometimes they don't put stuff under the hood of the car, and other times they do. And this time they did. Cool. Oh, Mayo took a break as well. He's such a copycat. No, he's not. Oh my gosh, yes, Dad. Yeah, especially with the work that you do. Definitely. Oh, Andrew's here as well. Hey, Andrew. How you going? It's so nice to see you. Yeah, I feel like I'm very much out of the loop, Stud. I just don't know. I don't know what's been happening in the community because I've taken a break. So yeah, But it's nice. It was nice. It was nice to sort of, like you say, take a bit of a step back and relax and everything. I did still watch a lot of videos, which was nice because I hadn't been able to catch up on videos for ages because I'd been watching a lot of live streams instead. Even part of like the replay crew and catching live streams on replays and that type of stuff. So it was nice to be able to catch up on more videos, like edited content and stuff like that as well. Oh, you didn't get a notification either? Oh, well. You know, YouTube loves me. The YouTube gods are like, you want to take a break for a few weeks? We'll show you. But I'm happy that you're here, regardless of whether or not you got a notification or not, Andrew. That's fine. We are building the tiny house. No worries if you can't stay for very long, mate. That's all fine. That's all fine. Oh, you guys are streaming tomorrow morning? Yay. Yeah, I can imagine. Well, actually, no, I can't imagine because I think that would do my head in a bit. Thanks, Pastor. Thank you. Thing happened in the community. I'm sure you guys had a lovely time without me. I hope that you guys had a lovely time without me. And that you barely even noticed that I was gone. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, I think a lot of sport fans are, though, aren't they? Mind you, in saying that, I don't think that that's unique to sporting fandoms, is it? I think it might have used to have been a bit more unique to sporting fandoms and stuff. But, you know, when you think of, like, some of the band fans, like people that are into musicians and singers and those sorts of things, is that they seem to be quite intense as well at points. You're on social media all the time. You can't afford to take a break. Oh, gosh. Yeah. But again, it just depends on you know, life and whatever. I do have a lovely time without me, but a lot less fun. That's kind of nice to hear. Not that I don't want you guys to have fun. Always have fun. Cool. It looks like we are finally building a house. Woo-hoo. I'm actually quite excited about this set. I'm curious as to, you know, how Lego's going to do this. Since was it this? No, it's this guy. Since a lot of Lego builds are quite tiny anyway, so I don't know. Oh, lots of school stuff has been happening. Oh, the smart boards were playing up and not working and broken and whatever. The worst Friday. Oh my gosh, yeah. Sometimes things like that aren't that. They hit different in the middle of the week or at the beginning of the week. But when it gets to like a Friday, it's just like, oh my gosh, just the day finish. Broken smartboard just feels like it's making the day go slower. Oh really? We're pointing fingers, Stud. I'm not going to point fingers out loud. I'll leave that comment up there and just sort of say, random football people. You Americans. Oh, whoops. Oh, lots of love stories. Love is in the air. Oh my gosh, Andrew, I tell you what, there is romantic things happening in my workplace as well. Not with me, but with other people. Very interesting. Oh, take care, Brickleen. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's been lovely having you here, and I hope that you've enjoyed chatting with us and being live and all of that type of stuff as well. We'll be sorting parts. No, that's okay. That's okay, Lynn. I'll see if I can pull myself together to do a video on my art museum, but I don't know. I don't know what's happening anymore. It's a lot. Adulting is a lot. Oh, yeah, technical stuff is great when it works, but when it doesn't, exactly. And then it's also being like prepared for backup plans as well. When there's instructions. And even then, it depends. Take care, Bricklin. Take care. Thanks heaps for being here again. Oh my gosh, it delayed an exam by a few hours. There were a few aggressive moments that day, not with you. No, I can't imagine you kicking off, Andrew. You seem like a very sensible human being. Oh, instead you like the little house build? Yeah, I think it's going to be a cute set. I'm hoping so anyway. It looks really nice in the images and stuff. Yeah, I think Ash was talking about the space shuttle set earlier. That's definitely one that they're keen to get hold of. So I don't know whether or not I'll get the little space shuttle since I am getting the cozy house. And then I did really like the Friends space shuttle that we got last year. Was it last year that we got that one? So, yeah. And I'm not entirely sure how I would ever incorporate space shuttles into my Lego universe. This is the same space. You can tell us all the goss. There's some goss that I'm not even supposed to know about, and I know about it. So, yeah. No, I will use no names. And again, the secret stops here. No, I don't think any of my colleagues watch my YouTube videos. Doesn't matter. Oh no, not a hailing doggy toilet break. Yeah, I don't know where Pucky's at. He seems to just be relaxing somewhere. I can't see him. He might either be in the hallway over this side or he might be over by the back door on that side. I do think that with some of the sets that I've built this year for Friends stuff is that there does seem to be a little bit more attention to detail with the floors. It does seem like we're getting more tiling and like more like little rugs and designs and things like this. Could be wrong. I haven't like fact checked that information, but it just is a feeling. Whom is the dog hailing? Are we whoming now? Oh dear. No, there's a few garden stuff that I've got to try and sort out as well over the next few weeks too. I don't know when that's going to happen, especially considering the amount of Lego sets that I got the other day. Oh, friends mock builders. Me. No, I think Friends mock builders. I think Jojo, who was here earlier, Jojo Bricks, she's probably done a lot of Friends mocks, and quite often the mocks that she's been doing have been modifying a set to fit them into a main street. So it's almost sort of like she's been mocking them into more like a terrace shop with apartments or a 3-story shop or whatever. So that's actually been kind of cool. There's, I don't know, Pink Wheels. Yeah, I was thinking you Pink Wheels as well. But do you do friends mocks? Because most of what I've seen you post on Instagram have been like original designs, like your owl house and things like that. I assume was out of your own head, not based on like a friend's modified build. Does that make sense? Am I saying that right? Oh my gosh, stud, no. That's a lot. That's a lot of hail. Who else? You've caught me off guard, Patrick. Obviously, Mum Bricks. Ingrid, I think, does she do mocks? I know that she builds a lot of sets. She's very prolific with. No, she does do mocks. I think I've seen videos of her showing off her mocks. Plethora, who I've just recently sort of started to watch, has been mocking some. Oh, Friend Star Wars. Ooh. I don't know. I didn't know that you did that, Pink Wheel. Finding out new information. Plethora has done some videos I've noticed recently with friend sets. Moments of Magic. Have you done mocks though, Joe, or have you just been putting together like the stop motions and putting sets into your city? Whoever does friends mocks, put comments into the chat so that Bricksterdam can find you. That would be amazing. Oh, and Will's here as well. Oh, Will, sorry. Almost missed you, Will. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm going good, Will. Thank you so much for asking. How have you been? What's been happening? Let me know how you've been. I'm still getting back into the swing of multitasking. Yes, definitely find Pink Wheels. Oh no. Person 1 fell in love with person 2, but there are 2 other guys who like person 2 as well. Oh, cool. Yes. Cool. Yes. Bricksterdam, definitely check out Pink Wheels then. Yeah, I thought that you would probably be aware of Mama Bricks. Oh, and of course Sleeps with Lego does amazing mocks as well. I keep trying to convince Sleeps to do more versions of the treehouse. Oh, the Friends pirate ship. I always thought of that as more of an elves pirate ship, but okay, we'll go with Friends. Oh no, Pink Wheels, what? It seems like one of them lost feelings, though. Yeah, but that might be okay. Secret project for Lego last year for friends that will sadly not be used in their social media, but you're not allowed to post on social media for 3 years? Gosh, that seems like a very long time. Oh, you want to do a Lego community guide? It would take a fair bit of work. Yeah, that would take a fair bit of work, Dusty. Yeah, Pink Wheels is amazing. Absolutely amazing. No. I was like, would a DM count? Would a secret private message count? Sparked our curiosity now, Pink Wheels. I was Stud saying that's why you won't do anything for Lego anymore. Yeah, you don't like the fact that you have to sign over your work for 2 to 3 years. Yeah, that seems very excessive. Oh, Lego owns the image for 3 years, so you won't be able to do that. Okay, fair enough. let's not get into any litigious situations with a multinational billion-dollar company. We don't want that for Pink Wheels at all. Pink Wheels, who else do you know that does Friends mocks? I don't know. I'm trying to think. I'm having all sorts of mental blanks. Patrick, I'll try and go through my social media and see who I can find and share them with you as they pop up. But I know, LEV does do some mocks. Brick and Motion mostly does repaints, so they're probably like two of the bigger channels. I know JoJo does stuff. Pink Wheels does stuff. Carrie from the Brick Bods does like some of the Friends stuff and a lot of the Elves stuff. Oh, really? Even when you submit an ideas project, they own the images for 2 to 3 years? Oh my gosh, wow. And there's been some really amazing designs on ideas that for whatever reason didn't get the votes, like didn't get the traction or whatever. But I would still absolutely love the instructions for those projects. Like quite a few years ago, there was a series of really beautiful Alice in Wonderland mocks that were submitted to ideas and didn't get through, but I would absolutely love that. Again, Lego Maniac's puzzle box, I would absolutely love that. Yeah, I think it's kind of like a bit niche. And I know that there are us out there, but I don't know whether or not very many of us have connected in a organised fashion. I don't know what that means, but I'll have a look for you. I know that there's been a few different people that have done like princess ice castles and things like that, but that's not really Friends stuff. But it does seem to be a bit more common to mock up the Disney stuff. I know that there was absolutely stacks and stacks of the magical casita from Encanto when Encanto first came out. There's been so many of those. Oh, yeah, L of L. Definitely L of L as well. Pink Wheels, thanks for that. Definitely check out L of L. She does some amazing stuff as well. Yeah, I'm going to have to like trawl through my who I'm subscribed to and who I follow on Instagram. Just still need to go through and do like a bit more of an audit on. Because I think that I only follow some people on one or the other and not on both. Oh yeah. That's a good point, Stud. Yeah. I think it's yeah, I don't know. Again, if I'm hired to do a job, like even for my work at the moment, the job that I do, Monday to Friday, I am on a contract with them, and obviously they've also, they have ownership rights of everything that I produce for that organisation and for that company. That's pretty standard. That's sort of what happens when you're employed by someone, and of course they pay me for that. So that's the whole point of my existence at that location. And I think that that's also the same with some creative stuff, is that if you are hired to do a graphic design job, you go through this, like you get your brief, you go through, you produce the work, the company signs off on it and get paid for it. You just sort of go, yeah, that's fair enough. But if you're submitting an idea onto Lego, you're not really getting paid for it, and it doesn't get its votes, and it doesn't go into existence. It's sort of like, I don't know how I feel about that. Ooh, something animal related. Yeah, do it. Do it. Take care, Andrew. Thank you so much for popping by, mate. It's been lovely having you here. Yeah. Most people don't even realise. Yeah, I wouldn't have put that, like, I wouldn't have put 2 and 2 together for that at all. Mind you, I don't think that I would have submitted a project to Lego ideas either. So, I don't know. But there are definitely things, and I know that I'm not the first person to say this, but there are definitely things that have popped up on Lego ideas that have then been incorporated into a step a few years later, and it's just like, is that coincidence, or have the designers been trawling through ideas? Oh, really? Oh, well, you know. Maybe that's not as bad then. Okay, let's try and figure out how I've got to put this together now. Like that. Is that how you're working for me? Okay. Let's put this here. Cool. Yeah. But, you know, as you know, if you're, I don't know why this software update keeps popping up, but it does. Oh my God, ideas is a free focus group for the company. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you're happy, Pink Wheels, I'm happy. But it's interesting to note these things because I don't think that everyone always puts this stuff together when they, you know, are working for companies and things like that. Like, even for me, I don't work in HR, don't do anything with human resourcing. I'm not an expert, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not an expert in writing up legal contracts or anything like that, but it's still very, very surprising for me when people don't actually know their employment contract as well as potentially what they should. So, yeah, even that's been interesting. It's cleaning the 12 pages, terms and conditions. Yeah. Like, I mean, again, I guess that's sort of part of life now, I guess, really. So, you know, I can imagine that it would make sense for a large company to be monitoring trends. And I guess it would also be part of like risk management as well, to see what people are saying about you on social media. I can imagine that would be kind of important. including their fans in their business strategy. Yeah, like, I mean, I don't know. I think it's interesting because it definitely feels like Lego has realised that AFOLs are slightly more worthwhile in recent times compared to, say, like 10 years ago when I first started building. Am I doing this? Okay, yeah, I am doing this right, kind of. Cool. And I think it's sort of interesting because I remember like 10 years ago when I was building, there weren't that many Lego ladies on YouTube that I could track down and find. There weren't that many like large, expansive sets that were really like, you know, for me. Not that it's all about me, but do you know what I mean? Like that whole thing where you just sort of go, well, yeah, that's nice that we've got more Star Wars stuff, but what am I supposed to build? Whereas now I just sort of go, I think things like botanicals and a lot of the artwork stuff, you know, seems to be expanding. Like they're a bit more of the Lego target market as to who's building what. Like, to be perfectly honest, I never ever thought in a million years we would get the frozen ice castle with mini dolls. Like, that was just mind blowing. I could never imagine that happening. So yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Got the Galaxy Explorer a month early for the project. Oh, smart for Lego to have the ideas platform fans can interact. It's cool, but it's definitely a focus group. Yeah, and I think it's just making sure that people understand, and it's clear enough for people to know what they're entitled to, what their obligations are, what Lego are entitled to, blah blah blah. Cute. Cool. Yeah. So I'm still curious. Be like, in 3 years' time, we'll be like, Pink Wheels, please show us the photos. That's what will be happening. Be like, finally we can see this. It's so cool. Because your owl house thing was just so beautiful and so amazing. I absolutely loved that. Right, where are we up to? Oh, 4. Oh yeah, Dusty, that's very true. Now that they've got Bricklink in the mix as well, they have a ton more data on parts as well. Yeah, it's very, very true. Hopefully one day people will understand the difference between lavender, medium lavender. It's happened to me twice where I've ordered lavender parts and I've got medium lavender instead. I'm not pointing fingers, both being European. Just saying, Axel. I'm just saying. Oh dear. Right, where is the dog door? Cat floor flap? Lizard door? Oh gosh. Or was it this? Oh my gosh, I don't know. Oh, what you don't like is when you do a design project for a client and they won't let you put it in your portfolio. Yeah, that would be kind of frustrating as well. Yeah, you need the projects in your portfolio in order to get more work. Totally. Dusty's also asking for the secret images. Can't you take different photos and just share them to us? We'll never tell anyone. Your secret will be safe. If my workmates don't find out about the fact that I'm gossiping about them, Lego will never know. I think else it's fine. Yeah, no, it's exciting. I always like seeing people's designs and stuff. And even for me, it's very much that whole thing where I think sometimes I move on from a design or a mock or whatever, and I'm just like, we're done with that now. But then, other people might discover it later. Or, I don't know. There's some designs and builds and mocks and things like that where I just sort of go, it's actually quite nice to still get comments on them. So, yeah. And I think that's also the nice thing about Lego as well is, it's still interesting to see what people had built in the past and, what they're building now. Again, I also love seeing like the growth of people and how they mock and how their mocks change over time. And even for me, I think that's been one of the nice things about filming my mocks and having that record on YouTube is just seeing how differently I would build something now compared to 3 or 4 years ago. Pink Wheels is staying in the Lego good graces. Yes, do that. Do that for all of us, Pink Wheels. Oh, really? That's interesting, Patrick, because every single time that I've ordered parts from the Netherlands, they always are super well packed, super accurate, super like, even getting used parts, it looks like that they've like washed the parts or whatever as well. So I've always been impressed. I think I've got a number of Netherlands stores on my favourite list as well. There's about 2 or 3 of them I know off the top of my head that I've gotten from regularly. Oh, okay. Some clients, when you sign the NDA, have the bullet point that says that you can't show the work in your portfolio even once it's gone public. Not all clients, but some. Oh my gosh, yeah. That's a photo. There may or may not be a photo floating around the interwebs. Oh, bless. Yeah, I like that. Oh my gosh, yes, stud. You've got to go and check out the Friends pirate ship. It's absolutely amazing. And I guess even for me, like, I think one of the reasons why, in my mind, I always lean that closer to elves is because of like this color palette that you use, Pinwheels. Like, it's just beautiful. Right, we have our tiny house letterbox. Not entirely sure that I would have allocated this amount of space to a letterbox. Tiny home, but you know, each their own. Oh, there's a few exceptions, but 4 out of 5 orders have missing parts. Really? Yeah, yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, I had like a little break, and so yeah, it's nice to be back, building away. You know, we're doing the little tiny house build tonight, but I will say it's been a significant amount of talking that you've had. There's been a lot of chatting. Anyway, how have you been? Let me know how you've been and all of that sort of stuff. Am I doing this right? No, I'm doing this gone. I've gone rogue already. Missed you on macro stream last night. Brother Fab. Oh my gosh. Yay. The marketing team told you could bring the mock to the brick convention. Not your fault that someone took a picture of it. There's the loophole. I love that. Only try and join the Saturday ones unless that's changed. Brother Dusty. Yeah, it does. There's some sort of religious cult type vibe going on there. Spacious. Okay. It looks like Patrick's going through your photos and stuff, Pink Wheels. Really impressive build, looks amazing. Yeah. Well, hopefully, am I doing this right? Why is this? Oh, no, I'm not doing this right at all. Okay. Well, hopefully that will inspire you a bit, Patrick, because I think that there are like a lot of options around mocking and modifying friend sets and stuff. I'm not doing this right. What have I done? Why? What? Why? Where? Okay. Man. Oh. Okay. I did go wrong. Luckily not too far back. Oh my gosh, that would have done my head in if it was any further back than that. Cool. BFABs in streams constantly. Well, I don't know, not as much as you use, not as much as it like back in the day, I wouldn't think. I don't know. Or maybe that's just I don't know. I can't talk, Bubba. I'm having struggles. I've not streamed for ages. Can't get my words out properly. But welcome, Bubba. It's nice to have you here. Hope that you've been keeping well. Yeah, I know that BFAB was in a lot of streams for a while, and then I think that you took a little bit of a step back because there were some nasty pasties out there. And it seems like you're gradually being able to return back in and around, because it seems like the crazy peeps aren't as on you as much. That's probably not the right language, but you know. I don't know. How you going, Baba? It's nice to have you here. What's been going on with you? Let me know. Yeah, oh, the cool people streams. Yeah, I don't get invited to them either, stud. It's fine. Just hang out with the old wise people. Yeah. Well, to be fair, BFAB, I've not seen them around for a very long time, but I know that. Well, I know that you were here for quite a few months ago, and they popped in here, and I booted them, and then I think like that the following day or the next week, I was over on Hoosier's stream, and they popped in there again as well, and he just booted them out of his stream too. So, and since then, I've not seen them around. So. You know, potentially like what starts as an old fart. I just don't tolerate that kind of behaviour in my life anymore. So I don't know. I just can't be bothered dealing with that nonsense. And I think that sometimes if you're a little bit younger, then it can be quite confronting as to how to handle that and how to put those boundaries in place, especially when it comes in an unexpected way. I saw his avatar on a stream yesterday. I did see something pop up about asset protection, Bubba. That there was a trolley load of stuff that tried to walk out of a shop. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah. That's the problem with trolls, is that they just tend to keep popping back up. But like I said to you before, you know, anyone that bothers any of my chat will get the boot here. just it's been, you know, the last couple of years for me have been a lot, especially in 2 different workplaces where I experienced quite awful bullying, and I just think to myself, this is my space. Sorry, that's just not going to cut it here. I know, Joe, I don't think that I've been able to. Oh no, I have. I've been able to make it to one of your streams, I think, which was a really good stream. I really enjoyed that. But yeah, sometimes it's tricky for me to make it to the US streams, because it depends on when you stream. And it also depends on how much I'm working from home. Sometimes I'm working, and sometimes I'm actually really working. Big Fab is in witness action now. We call him Brother Fabulous. Oh, that's No, we need to add in the fabulous on the end. I like Brother Fabulous. Yeah, that's too much. It's too much. It's ridiculous. Finally. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't know. It's always, I don't know. I guess it's just one of those things now, really, isn't it? I think with social media is trying to figure out how to navigate that stuff. But you're safe here, Brother Fabulous. Mark, how you going? We've been talking about you. Nice things. A lot of people have been talking about your streams, which I did miss this morning. So somehow or another, it didn't pop up as part of my recommended stuff to watch. So I ended up getting distracted with other things. And then I think I missed your stream only by like a minute or two as well when I came back and checked what was going on under my subscribed stuff. Oh. Mark's here. Lots of hellos for Mark. And we've got a deep philosophical question from Agent again. How you going, Agent? It's nice to see you again, my friend. It's been a little while, mostly due to my break rather than anything else. But yeah. What do I think the goal of life is? To make an impact on your offspring and others, to train the next generation for humanity, make memories before you're passing. Oh my gosh. I don't know. We already said nice things about you. Well, it was mostly around, were you in Mark's stream last night? That's pretty much what's been popping up. Why didn't I see you in Mark's stream yesterday? That's what's been coming up. To be fair, Brother Fabulous definitely needs a YouTube witness protection program. I know. Oh gosh. What's frustrating is, knowing who they are and knowing how young they are as well. That's the frustrating bit. It's just like, oh my gosh. Oh, really? Didn't miss much. I was just drowning out this sickness that you've been having. Oh, really? Oh my gosh. Yeah. I used to have fake accounts made of me when I first started my Lego pages. It does get annoying because people think that it's actually you. I think, yeah. Well, yeah. I guess. I don't know. And I think that that's also probably part of what's been happening more in the community as well, is that I think that for me, over time, I've gotten to know people a lot better. And I think that it's also been able to have like a lot of, I think pretty much most of you I've probably chatted to over on Instagram anyway, and DMs and stuff like that too. So I think that if anything would pop up, it would be a matter of like checking in over there first before making assumptions. So yeah. Yeah, but I think that then that's also like part of life as well, Brother Fabulous. Is, that was also part of what I learned when I was getting a lot of bullying in the workplace and things like that, is that sometimes you just can't really make everyone like you. And so then it's just sort of like, I just sort of sat back and went, well, how much do I value this person's opinion in my life? There were some people who I was really hurt by that did stab me in the back and not believe me and talk to me in an awful way. And then I just sort of went, but you know what? These are the people that stood by me and looked out for me and checked in on me. So that's fine. So, yeah. It might be an alien egg growing inside of Mark. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think that you're definitely one of the people that I know that gets hassled the most, Brother Fabulous. I have to remember to try and call you that from now on. Oh, yeah. That's the other thing that helps as well, I think, is adding in the little blue wrench. I've got so many people with blue wrenches on my channel. Yeah. Well, even for me, I find, I find a lot of the bigger channels difficult to watch because I can't keep up with the chat and there's not that much of like a flow. Do you know what I mean? Like there isn't much of a flow and those sorts of things. So I think that just sort of I think that the streams that have a lot of people in them have like a different vibe to them. Mark, sometimes I wonder when the mothership will come to take him home. Yeah. Does that mean that Canada is the most alien planet? It's the most alien-like country on the Earth at the moment. Two-platform authentication. Oh my gosh, Dusty, I know that's what happens, isn't it? You need to be authorized to exist in this universe. Right. If you build it, they will come. I think that people would absolutely be terrified of hassling you, Mark. I don't think that you would hold back in any way, shape, or form. Oh, dear. And I would also think that it would be maybe not the smartest thing that, you know, if a man can shoot and, you know, take down a moose, maybe don't hassle that guy. I don't know. Oh, rather fabulous. No. Yeah, well, I don't know. Sometimes, you know, I think that that's the whole thing is that the only thing that you can do is apologize and people can either accept it or they don't. And if they don't, there's not a lot else that you can do. I suspect that in the time that I've known you, you've been different to how potentially some of the other people in the community know you. So I've only sort of known you as a young adult. And I tend to usually just base my opinion of people off of how people treat me. So if you treat me fair and nice, then that's all that I can really sort of ask for. And that's the impression that I will make. So, you know. Yeah, I don't know. That's a lot of aliens, but let's not take that out of context. Australia is known as a warm Canada. Well, the aliens may or may not hang out here as well. I'm neither going to confirm nor deny that. Yeah, that's the tough thing, Refab. But again, like I said, it's probably just doing your best to focus on the people that like you and want you around and enjoy hanging out with you or whatever. I don't know. But sometimes it's tough. It is. Sometimes it's tough. I will say that. I still get very, very hurt and upset by the two people that I worked with. A lot of the time I can laugh it off and, you know, I don't know, talk myself round, but then there's other moments where I just get really upset that I had to leave a job that I absolutely loved and all the stress and everything that goes along with it. Yeah, I think Eminem, I watch his channel every now and again, but there's like a lot of the stuff that he talks about isn't the stuff that I I built focus on. So yeah, but again, from everything that I've seen about him, from Ryan, is that he seems like a pretty nice person. So which is good. Same with Emmasaurus. Like her channel seems to be huge now. But again, I've always liked Emmasaurus and her channel. I do try and catch with some of her city updates and those sorts of things, but I can't watch all of them. Oh yeah, that's true as well. That's true as well. Warm Canada. I know. I like that. I love that. Yeah. Well, like, I mean, it was a couple of years ago now, Pink Wheels, and the people that I work with now are really super, super lovely. I don't know what I'm doing or anything that's going on in that place. As far as the work's concerned, seriously don't know how I managed to keep my job, but the people that I work with are super lovely. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing that's always interesting that happens as well. Sometimes it's a slow burn, though. One of the people that bullied me really badly, this was probably about 3 or 4 years ago, so quite a few years ago now, had always dreamed of becoming a CEO. And the place that we worked at, the CEO ended up retiring and he applied for the job and he didn't get it because the board who were interviewing for the CEO position read his HR files and the amount of complaints that people put in against him. So it took 3 or 4 years. Karma came round. And interestingly, the manager that I worked with, who is a really lovely person, applied for the CEO job and got it. So, yeah, well, there's definitely channels that I look at to see about other things that I don't usually buy. And so there's definitely like the Star Wars channels where I'm just like going, yeah, I want to see what these people say about Star Wars. Yeah, it is. It's true. It comes back around. I definitely think that happens. Sometimes you have to wait a long time. Like quite a few people were like, you need to put in bigger complaints against him and blah, blah, blah. And in the end, I was just like, you know what? No, I'm just going to walk away at this point. I've put in my formal letter. Nothing happened. HR processes weren't followed correctly. I was getting told a whole bunch of nonsense about how they were supposed to be dealing with it. And yeah. And while there are probably some places out there that might give him a job because they don't know how bad he is, there's a lot of places out there that won't give him a job because they don't want to work with him because they do know how awful he is. So, yeah. I pretend I'm a Russian bot, get myself banned from my friends' channels. It's worked once so far. Dusty! Yeah, I think it all just comes back around. Yeah, I think that that's the other thing as well, is that sometimes people get caught up in what others are saying. when they get to the point where they might be able to use some critical thinking skills or, figure out their own life and situation and whatever, then sometimes that changes. So, and again, I think that the other thing that's always been interesting is that the nasty pasties usually end up being nasty to everyone at some stage or another. The cool bots went to Twitch. It's just the humans that are left on YouTube. What's going on, Dusty? Right, I do want to swing back to Agent's questions, though, because I had to have a think about that Agent. It's probably gone. I don't think that Agent hangs around here for a long, lengthy time. So he usually comes in and drops some wisdom on me. Leaves again. I think it depends on like how you think about impact. And one of the things for me is that there is something to be said about wanting to leave the world in a better way than you found it. So if my impact is that, then that's also part of handing that down for the next generation. And I think that a lot of the time people need to think more broadly about humanity patterns and systems. And it's interesting because as people, we find it very difficult to think about things as far as like large picture or global perspectives are concerned, and system perspectives are concerned as well. I don't know whether or not it's so much about memories before I pass away. I don't think that that's ever been a huge concern of mine. And again, Pucky's my offspring, my adopted furry fellow. So I don't think that he really cares too much about the longevity of my existence. I don't know. We've never had that conversation. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah, Mark. Like, seriously, I think that being healthy is one of those things that we underrate all the time. And I think that, when people have chronic illnesses or terminal illnesses, is that then that becomes super, super challenging too. Yeah, humans are weird. We're weird little creatures. And we do silly things like instead of eating my 34th pair of night shoes that I won't wear. Yeah, that we do that. Is to live happily. Yeah. Yeah, and I think that that's the other thing as well, isn't it, Axel? It's, I don't know. Sometimes it is about taking that step back and sort of like just thinking, what do I actually want out of life? Do I want to be climbing the corporate ladder and, doing all this other stuff? Or do we want to like, be a kind person? And I definitely think that there are, human traits and human behaviours that seem to be very undervalued in society. But interestingly, talking to people on more of a one-on-one situation is that a lot of time people don't actually agree with some of those more corporate, takes on things. Oh my gosh, yeah, HR departments. Well, with that particular situation, with that particular employer and manager, it was a not-for-profit organisation that I worked at, and it was and what was it? It was and there wasn't actually any HR staff there at all because it was so small. So unfortunately, a lot of the organizations that I've worked at that are like not-for-profits and those sorts of things usually have like under 40 people, under 100 people. So they don't usually have a specialized HR, dedicated HR person. And that's what's been interesting in my most recent job is it's a huge company, absolutely massive company that does have HR in it. And it's just like, we have to do that because HR people will tell us off if we don't. So I don't know. It's sort of like interesting. It's different. And even when I catch up with some of my NGO mates, they say things and I'm like, actually, no, that's not right at all. If you can't reject someone's leave if you don't have a good reason to do it. And if you work in an office, then you don't have a good reason. Sometimes with doctors and nurses, you might have to like manage a roster and make sure that you've got enough staff to cover, and there might be like something in your contract or shift guide or whatever to say what you need to do, but no. You've got shoes when there's so many lovely brick building sets. Yeah, like again, be like Brother Fabulous. I'm almost reverted to your, former name. Yeah, I think that that's also something that's truly important is to be able to then care enough about somebody else to be able to be like, how can I make this person laugh and enjoy themselves and stuff as well. And I think that that's so much. It's definitely something that's seems to be becoming more and more underrated as well. And I think it's true. Laughter is the best medicine. I was like thinking, I do need more otters. I haven't gotten an otter yet. Working up to. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's the other thing, Stud, though, as well. I've heard that from a lot of people too. So, oh my gosh, now there's a bidding war going on in my chat to become Brother Fabulous's joke writer. Oh dear. Right. Okay, we have connections. Da-da-da. Right. So we have our little. Oh, this might not work for me. We can now pop that open, and then that opens up our little mini house, tiny house. That's cute. I like that. I like that as a connection. Cool. So, yeah, I don't know. I think it's interesting how different people think of like what their, legacy would be, or, their life mission or whatever. And again, I honestly think that a lot of the time it is more of those simplistic things. Well, maybe that's just the people who I hang out with. I don't think that I'd be hanging out with people that would be like all the money in the world. Be like, I don't know whether or not you and I are really going to gel on an ethical level. Oh my gosh. Dog cuddles are definitely very, very good medicine as well. Yeah, there is a lot of things to be said about timing and comedy. Laughter and dog cuddles together as a combination. Actually, I'm just assuming that's where that's going, and I'm going to be going off on a terrible tangent. I can feel it already. Why did they make some of these parts so difficult to find? Oh, there it is. Dusty will vanish with the check. Rumor has it he's also a magician. These samples are not free. No, they'll be owned for the next 2 years because you submitted it. Okay, oh my gosh. Hang on. Right, I'm going to actually still got to open up the tiny house. Right. The cat water and food bowl. No free samples. Oh dear. Is someone questioning my comedic timing? It's off by an hour. No, I think Doc's been lurking. He's been a little lurky lurkerson, which is lovely. I love the lurkers. Love you, lurkers. And the replay people. Have my people contact your people. Oh dear. Right. Okay, okay. Okay, cat scratchy pole. Need 3 of these. Yeah, I love Doc. Doc, I will also say as well, you do have one of the best laughs as well. Your laugh tends to make me laugh. Celebration bear. Oh my gosh, I know. Leonard is only off by an hour because of daylight savings. Oh dear. Which I keep forgetting has happened. Right. We've got an orange cupboard. We need an orange cupboard door. Just don't have Brother Fabulous mail anything. Brother Fabulous, you preferred Celebration Dolphin? Well, to be fair, I would invite them both to my birthday party. A bear with a moustache, like seriously, come on. Come on. How can anyone not like a bear with a moustache? Oh, we can vote on Sunday. Don't like Celebration Dolphin. Yeah, but maybe that's because you need to get to know Celebration Dolphin better. He becomes creepier over time. Right, Doc, I'm horrible at shipping things out, I know. Well, you're not alone, BFAB. Poor Miss Andy has been waiting months and months and months for her sig fig and other bits and pieces that I've got here for her. He uses BFAB snot. Oh dear. There's something though very, very adorable about snort laughing. Oh dear. And usually, in my experience, when someone starts snort laughing, it then sets everybody else off. Even more. Daylight savings ends. Can we make a withdrawal? I know we might need to. I clicked that laughing snort the moment it happened. Oh my god, Doc. Oh really, Brother Fabulous? It took so long then to beat me to it, yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, welcome to my universe. Everything takes too long for me. But I do appreciate living in the middle of nowhere, Australia. So, you know, it's fun. There's a lot I like about here. I keep forgetting that clip things happen as well. I've got to try and remember that. That's the best. The highlight of the year and it just started, yeah. I can definitely feel, you know, that the snort laugh thing is going to carry forward. Okay. Right. Kitchen time. Yeah, but there's been so many like absolutely side-splitting hilarious things that have happened in the Lego community. there's still some streams that I will go back and rewatch just to laugh. So yeah. It was. Oh no. Yeah, it's concerning. Because I say and do some weird stuff on my streams. And I definitely don't want to be clipped. I can see the clip button just below my stream. No, Doc. No. Just waiting for the virtual news moment. Yeah. I don't know. There are different moments, though, where I do get overly excited and carried away with things. No. Well, I did say ages ago that I was supposed to do an Adorabuild After Dark stream, which I still think would be very, very funny. There's been some very strange things that have happened in my life. So, yeah. But, you know, one day, wait for that moment. Yeah. Yeah. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how. I'll have to see how and when I get organised enough. Maybe that can be my 1,000 subscriber special. This is the after dark moment. I'd have to do something for the normal stuff. Do 2 thank you streams. Let's see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway. Oh really? Oh, there's stuff in the works. Gonna do a big private late night stream. Send the link out to the community, just not a public thing. Yeah, I think that would also be quite fun too. I think if I was going to do like an Adorabuild After Dark stuff, I'd have to like set it to 18 plus. Or go into somebody else's channel. So yeah, but we'll see. Maybe one day. I know that. Have I done this right? I seem to have gotten a very strange. Actually, I kind of like the. Okay. Right. The nights. I know. The nights will be getting longer. No. Yeah, I think, look, I mean, honestly, the thing that's been the strangest, like, well, no, probably not the hardest, but the weirdest thing has been the last, like, year and a bit, because a lot of the stuff that's going on with my new job is just making me feel really tired. So, and I think part of that's just getting older. Part of that's also, you know, I don't know, working 5 days a week. It's been a very long time since I've worked 5 days a week. It's a lot. And yeah, and so then it's also that whole thing where I just sort of go, I'm not really making the videos that I want to make either. So I'd love to be able to do more videos. I'm still editing the one. Nice. Equal longer streams, yeah. That happens too. No, we've got 1.5 more bags to go. I do need a vacation at Brother Fabulous, totally. I was saying earlier in this stream that I'm hoping to go to Chicago next year. I don't think that I'll be able to go this year, but it's definitely on my wish list to go next year. And obviously, if I'm going to Chicago, then it probably makes sense to like be there for a couple of weeks. So I'm hoping to be able to get enough leave to do that. And then Where's my other window gone? Why can't I see windows? Oh, there it is. So that would be really cool. Potentially in the middle of this year, I might be able to go to Bali with one of my mates because they've just been getting a place built over there. So I'm hoping that I can have a little sneaky break to Bali, which would be amazing. I always find Bali like super restful and relaxing. So yeah, that would be kind of cool. And then potentially in January next year, I might try and go to Melbourne, Snow Lane, and just let me know about the brick thing that's going on in Sydney as well. But I don't know whether or not I'll be able to do that this year. So we'll see. Oh, oh no, Dusty. 600 virtually the same picture. Uh-oh. Loving the shelves? Yeah, they're getting there. They are getting there. This one will be the next one that I'll be doing. And then I've still got to sort out all of these ones as well. I did contact the Lego display frame people as well, and they said that they've had issues. They've had supply issues. They've had lots of issues. And they sort of said, and it seems like during those issues, my frames have had issues. So there's been a lot of issues. But they did say that they will try and get my stuff sent out at the end of March. So hopefully early April, I should be getting my mini fig display shelves to go up the top, which will be good. Yeah, this is Simba over here, Mark. Simba and Nala from The Lion King. Patrick's asking the deep questions. Yeah, we've got Winnie the Pooh on this side, and we've got Simba on that side, and then we've got the unicorn behind my head, talking into my ear, telling me what to do, like Rakakuni. Oh, is there going to be a buildable Simba coming out? Oh, yeah, no, I think I heard that. Did I hear that, Doc? I don't know anymore. Yeah, and are we still getting like Maleficent's dragon as well? I'm very excited about the possibility of Maleficent's dragon. Yeah, they're just little. Just tiny. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay, right. Okay, now it's time to close things up. Ooh. I like to share the rain. Share the rain around. Thanks, Dusty. I'm really happy with how that mock turned out as well. I'm still kind of surprised that I actually made it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I look at it and I'm like, oh, that's really cool. I can't believe that I did that. So. Oh, Simba isn't a certainty. It was just tested on focus groups, as far as you know. Do we have any news about the Maleficent dragon then? Do we know what's happening with that? Because that looked absolutely amazing. I would absolutely love that as a set. Going through dragon withdrawals. But it's fine because there's so many like Lego sets that I'm liking at the moment. So, you know, having a bit of break from spending all my money is probably for the best. Yeah, but yeah, Patrick, I think it is. I think it was. I kind of remember seeing the Maleficent dragon floating around, but it definitely wasn't an official thing. I don't think. And I'm not like, I know that some of you guys out there are better at knowing where you can get reliable leaks from, where you can get less reliable leaks from. But I don't really know who's who as far as the leaks and stuff are concerned. So, yeah. But it is very much that thing where I'm just like, just a dragon would be nice. Oh, but the other thing that I also really like the look of is the big like elephant thing for Monkey Kid as well. I think that set looks really cool. So that's also on my wish list. Hopefully I get a decent tax return again this year. That would be nice. And then I can do a bit of catch up on some of these like expensive fancy sets that I'd like to get. Oh, welcome back, Brickclean. It's nice to have you back. Yeah, we're just sort of plodding along. We're getting there. We're sort of most of the way through bag number 5 now. So we've got a bit of bag number 5 and then bag number 6 to go. So yeah. Oh, and Sloth's here. Hey, Sloth. How you going? It's nice to have you here. Oh, hang on. I know what we can do for Sloth. I'm so happy. Whoop, whoop. Oh yeah, promo bricks for your info. If they don't have it, then you doubt the credibility. That's fair enough. Oh, Zizu's here as well. Hey, Zizu. It's nice to have you here. Let's see. We're happy to see Zizu as well. Whoop, whoop. How you been, Sloth and Zizu? How have you both been? What's been happening? Let me know. We are building the little tiny house. So yeah, that's what we're building today. But again, just like plodding along and having lots of chit chats. We've been chatting a lot. It's been nice to catch up with everyone, of course. So yeah, that's where we're at. No, all my videos. The tax return, yeah, gotta get the return. Yeah, see, this is where, as I was saying earlier to like Studden and that if you get a good accountant, then things happen in Australia. You know what the deal is. Oh, you just got up? Oh, cool. And Nate's here as well. Hey, Nate, how you going? I hope that you're going well. How have you survived with the storm and everything? Because I think that you and it was Charlie and Suzanne as well had lots of stuff going on over there with your places. Chop was in earlier and saying that he's got loads of snow coming down. So, oh my gosh. I don't know how you guys get through all the chaos. All of that stuff. Oh, lots of hellos, lots of hello. Oh my gosh. You closed up last night and there were storms. Oh my gosh, Sloth. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've been hearing from a lot of you guys. Is that the storms and the winds and all of those sorts of things have been really bad for you guys. Oh, the power kept on going out last night as well at work. Because I know that's when you struggle a lot there. Oh, you love the snow? Yeah, I've only ever seen the snow like a couple of times. And it's usually interesting. Do I get carried away? Do we go a little bit crazy? Yeah. Do I know what to do and how to behave? No. When I was living in the UK, it only snowed one winter out of the 3 or 4 that I was over there. The rest of the time it was just cold and miserable and drizzly and grey and awful. But the winter that it did snow, I loved it. So it super cheered me up. And then one of my flatmates, I was usually the first one home because I had to start early at my job over there. So it was usually the first one home. And then the next person home, Emma, then like literally come running in an office attire, and I'd be sat on the sofa like in my snow clothes with a scarf and a beanie and everything on, and she'd run in and she's like, I'm changing now, and then we'd literally go across the road to the park and play in the snow. And then we'd get home and our other flatmates would be like, where have you two been? And we're like, playing in the snow with the kids. But it was really weird. Like people, like I was in my mid-20s and people had to teach me how to make a snowball because I'd never made one before in my life. So yeah, it was fun. It was really fun. I enjoyed that, but I really struggled walking on like the black ice, like on the pavements and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, it was terrible. It was constantly falling over. It's like, I can't do it. It's too hard. My gosh. Yeah, wind and rain for Sloth. Oh my gosh, the storm. You lost a tree, flattened the neighbour's garage. Yeah. I was quite relieved though, because I think that everyone that was in the chat were all sort of safe. So it was just like, as long as you're all not injured and hurt and you're all safe, then that's okay. It's not brilliant, but it's okay. Driving in the snow and pretend that you're flying the Millennial Falcon. Yeah, I did see that pop up over on Instagram, I think, which is quite funny because out in the desert you can sort of do that as well. Oh, we're on to the last bag. I didn't realise that we were up to bag 6. Have I done this right? Have I? Yeah. Okay, cool. Behaving as a guest. Have you not met me, Mark? Oh, dear. No. I don't know though, maybe, I don't know. I think that there's a difference between legality and morality. And I don't always agree with what is technically legal, because some of what's technically legal I actually find is unethical. So, I don't know. Right, wheels. We've got wheels. And wheels. The other thing that was quite funny is that when I got the last couple of orders that I placed with Lego, I ended up getting that like Lego brick kit thing that they sent through. So I've been trying to sort those parts as well. Am I doing this right? Are you supposed to be there? I can't tell where you belong. Oh, okay, yeah, you are. And there's some very like random assortments of parts in that sort of like free bag of gift bag thing that they gave us. The reason why I was thinking of that is because we got like a lot of the green skateboard wheels. Tax is unethical. Yeah. Yeah, like there's definitely things where I just sort of go, yeah, that's kind of like unethical. But legally, it's okay. And yeah. Like, I think the interesting thing for me, right, is there is limited say-so in, while I can vote for politicians, I then have to, they have to have faith that they're going to, like, put money where it should go. And it's not always where I think that it should go. And then there's some systems where I just sort of go, yeah, that makes sense. Like, I know in Western Australia, we are the only state in Australia, and I think one of the few places in the world, where 100% of our speeding and red light camera fines go back into road safety. So I know, like, over East, and I know that there's other countries in the world say, oh, yeah, well, they only put out the speed cameras when they want to raise extra revenue. And in Western Australia, that's true to a point, but it can only raise revenue for road safety. Which means that now a lot of our roads are amazing. There's so much roadworks going on as well, which should then be reducing crashes. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, well, the other thing that I found very surprising, Dusty, and again, I don't know what happens over East, but in Western Australia, the state government only looks after highways and freeways. That's it. The rest of the road network, the local government pays for, which comes out of my council rates. Now, for me, my council rates are pretty low considering that pays for roads, rubbish collection, parks, libraries, community centres. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just sort of go, a lot of the stuff that my taxes go towards, I don't actually really appreciate or think it's done in the right way. But anyways, public and private schools, I think, are unethical. Public and private hospitals, I think, are unethical. So, you know, I don't know. Addiction, I think, is a health issue. To no one's surprise. I have an interesting idea of society, Dusty. What's wrong with horses? Yeah, exactly. The other thing, Dusty, that I have thought for the longest time would be awesome is having dog sleds. But obviously in Australia, we don't have snow, so our dog sleds would have to be like pulled, say, by kelpies and have little wheels on them. But how adorable would that be? Just going to take my dogs into work now. Is that a genuine question? I don't know. I don't know anymore. It's a lot. It's a lot. I think that there's a lot said about a lot of things. Or walking, yeah. The other thing that I found very, very fascinating is the amount of electric scooters that now zip around in the inner city. And it also seems like there are quite a few electric scooters that are just available for use that you now just see in random locations around the inner city. Yeah, see, so you know how like in The Hobbit with Radagast and he had like his rabbit sleigh? Yeah, like that, but with like little dogs. Like, how cool would that be? They couldn't give horses speeding tickets. Yeah. You know, it's just life. It's just like, you know, and then if we had like horses and little dog sleds, then that would also help with our mental health because, as Pink Wheel said earlier, dog snuggles are the best for your mental health. So it's all coming together. Yeah, I know. It's interesting to see how this whole situation is progressing in Western Australia, Sloth. I don't know quite how or why it's come about that, again, local governments are now just providing scooters for people to use. I don't know how that works or what's happening with that. But, you know, they're there. I went out for dinner on Wednesday night and there was loads of them around the place. And I know, like, the last time we went down to the beach, they had them along the coast for the beach as well, which is a completely different local government, which is cool. But they kind of, along the beach, they kind of had, like, little drop-off spots. So you could sort of see that there was supposed to be, like, this is where you then drop your scooter off. Whereas in the city, it's just like, why is this scooter here? Why have we got 5 over there? But, you know, I don't know. I guess people are just trying to get creative with how to get people from point A to point B, I guess. But a lot of people that live in the inner city have their own electric scooter. The amount of times that I've almost been run over by one is interesting. Oh, or about a part of a ride-sharing company? Oh, is that what's happening? Are they hitting up the local governments and convincing them to get electric scooters for ride-sharing purposes? Kind of like what happened in Vegas. Instead of Vegas investing in light rail, Elon Musk just convinced them to invest in Teslas. Kind of like that. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I just think there's a lot of things that happen in our world. It's interesting. Right, what is happening with this? I don't even know what I'm building at the moment. Is this a light? A sippy cup? Oh, is this supposed to be? Is this part of the lizard enclosure? Oh, it might be the lizard enclosure. Oh, you use the app to tell it where you pick it up and where you drop it off, but you've never used it. Yeah, neither have I. We'll have to deep dive into that, Dusty, and report back to each other. Oh, dear. Yeah, but, you know, like, I mean, I guess it's interesting. It's interesting that there's options out there for people nowadays. I don't know. Right. There are roofs happening. Okay, and these are the ones. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. What are you guys up to tomorrow? Who's doing what tomorrow? Not too sure. I'm hoping to have a bit of a restful day tomorrow, although every now and again Mum comes down on a Sunday and we go out and have some brunch and stuff together, which is usually pretty nice. Like, we just go to the local shop, so it's nowhere like super fancy. But yeah, I don't know. She never really gives me that much warning though. She's usually like, be there in an hour. Okay, Mum, fine. So, yeah. Okay, so we're now doing the actual roof bits. Oh, and I've got to do 2 of these. Okay, that's good that I saw that. Cool. Right, let's pop that there. So this is where we're up to so far. So it's looking kind of cool. I haven't really done that many show and tells tonight, though, have I? Oh, gosh, I'm losing my mojo. I'm out of practice. So yeah, maybe that. What else? Oh yeah, and I've still got to try and find some time and energy and effort to edit my video. I did manage to catch up with my Dreamlight Valley though, so I did what did I do with that? So yeah, I managed to get all the quests done, and I've managed to get all the characters, and I've leveled everyone up as far as I can level them up. And then I also managed to go through and level up like all the buildings and the food stalls and all of that type of stuff as much as I can too. So I have been doing a little bit of decorating on my Dreamlight Valley stuff, but not loads. And I have had to reshuffle a few things around as well because I wasn't 100% 100% happy how I did some stuff. And in saying that, I wasn't 100% accurate with where I put things. So yeah, so Dreamlight Valley's been good. I've been enjoying that game. It'll be nice as we continue to get more characters and stuff like that for that, which is cool. I'm really looking forward to seeing the new John Wick. So I'll have to try and figure out whether or not I'm going to buy that here at home or whether or not I'm going to actually go to the cinemas and watch it. So we'll see. We'll see. And then the other thing that will be happening soon is that my sister is coming over from the UK, I think very soon. This time next week, I think she's flying in. So, yeah. I'm assuming that these are blue windows. I don't have clear windows, so I'm assuming that these must be blue windows. Okay. Now they're clear on the... Okay, whatever. Are they clear or... No, they're blue on the box, but they look clear on the book. Okay, righto. That's fine. We won't overthink it, Lego. It's all good. So yeah, it's going to be really good having my sister and my niece here for a bit. So yeah, I think that's sort of what's coming up with some of that stuff. Again, I've got a lot of Lego sets coming. So I did end up getting the last of the Avatar sets that I hadn't picked up already. So those are part of what's arriving. And then what else? Oh, and then the Disney princess sets as well. So I managed to get a lot of those, which should be really good. Like I said, I've got the Peter Pan storybook coming as well, which is something that I'm looking forward to. And then what else did I order? Oh yeah, some of the other friend sets. So I think I got the last of like the dog rescue sets as well, because I think I've got the little car or the bike, but I've got the truck and the dog rescue house as well. So I've now got all the pets. The cat hotel and the dog rescue centres. So that's all happening, which is good. Definitely looking forward to the Up House and the little Disney train as well. So I've made a note of those. So hopefully I can grab them at some stage or another early on in their release. Joe Moments. I don't know whether or not you're still there, but I did see that you've managed to get yours super early, or maybe it came out earlier in the States. I'm not sure. So, yeah, but that's exciting. Oh no, I'm looking forward to seeing people's thoughts on the up house and everything. I think it looks really cute, and everything. So, yeah. But obviously, I didn't get that one. And like I said earlier as well, I've made my list of Disney fix that I want to grab as well. So I think it's like 12 or 14 or something like that on my wish list. So we'll see. And then it's weird because it's things like I would actually really like Jiminy Cricket, but I'm not too fussed about Pinocchio. But then I'm just like, but can I have one without the other? Can we do that? Or is that a bit mean? I don't know. So, yeah. I've got to try and figure out that as well. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think... Oh, yeah, I still need to try and find the latest botanicals ones. I really want the wildflower bouquet. Like, that looks really pretty. I'm not as excited about the dried flowers, but I'm kind of keen to still get that because I think that would be really like an interesting colour palette to sort of explore. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, yeah, Zizu, are you going to try and get all the Disney fix? Even though I tried to only pick faves, yeah. I know, that's what happens, though. And, oh, gosh. And it's tricky. Because I think I'm very happy. I did go through and I had a look at my lists and my collection today. So, oh my gosh, so that's the same thing. You tried riding a scooter once, it was a bad scene. Yeah, as a kid, I was quite happy to ride a scooter more so than a skateboard. But then as an adult, I didn't really feel that confident. But to be fair, it's a very large adult, and the scooters were very much designed for small children. And I was just like, I don't think that this is a compatible situation. So yeah, and I've not tested my expertise on a scooter since. So yeah, I don't know. Ride a bike. I'm not sure how confident I'd be on a push bike. Oh no, I'd be okay. It just wouldn't be very Tour de France. Can drive a car, yeah. Not too sure about a scooter either. Not too sure about a horse either. Not too confident even about a dog sled. Our plan's falling apart, Dusty. Oh, now Zizu, back to the Disney stuff. Yes, I what did I do? Yeah, I'm very happy with Series 2. So I had another look through Series 2 and I was just like, yep, this is awesome. I'm happy with everything that I've gotten, happy with everyone that I left out. So Series 2, I'm very happy with. I've gone through and I've made a list of Series 3. And I think that there's 14 on Series 3, but 3 of them are still kind of iffy, where I'm just sort of like going, we'll see. Pinocchio is one of them. And originally I hadn't intended to have 11 on my list. I think I had about 5. And then I went back and I had another look at it and I was just like, oh my gosh, no, we'll get all the princesses. We'll get Dr. Facilier as well, you know. So there's only a couple that aren't in there. Then but wait, there's more. And then I went back. Oh, you can ride horses. You grew up around horses. Oh, and rode them a lot in the summers. Well, that's so cool, Sloth. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I was very much horse crazy when I was a kid, a young child. But yeah, we never were around people that had horses. But one of my favourite things to do ever was to go to the horse trek place and go out on horse treks. If anyone ever asked me what I wanted to do, it would be that, because I really, really wanted to know how to ride horses. But at that time, it just wasn't part of my destiny. As a small child, it just didn't synchronize. Oh, you used to have a dog that would pull you along on your bike? Oh my gosh, see? Can you get that dog to have words with Pucky? We've got to figure out how Pucky can contribute to the household a bit more. Oh, you have room for horses. Oh, but you got a bit sick and tired of mucking out the stables. Oh, and getting kicked as a small child as well. Yeah. I can understand that. I'm sure that the reality of horse ownership is probably very different to the glamorous idea that I still have in my head. Oh, Melissa, Monica, and Buddy's World's here. Hi, guys. It's nice to have you here. We are just finishing up on bag number 6, so the final bag for the little tiny house. But definitely come in and hang out with us for a little bit if you've got the time. Or just stop by and say hello. That's fine too. Whatever you want to do. Oh dear. Oh. Sisu is trying to figure out the location rather than the season. I know. I did take a little break from streaming, so I haven't been here for a few weeks. So yeah, and then I every time anyone says anything, I'm like, yes, I'm still editing my video. I haven't finished editing it yet. Oh, okay, right. Okay, cool. So we've just finished our roofs. Yeah. So it's my video is coming. Don't know when though. Next year? I don't know. It's been a very strange 12 months for me, which I still don't feel like I've gotten into a very good routine yet. But it's cool. It's fine. It's just different. So, yeah. That's confusion in the chat. Dustin's just, oh, that's why you're asking about horses. If it's a serious question or not. There's actually a legitimate reason for that question, Dusty. Sloth has a very magnificent, straightforward brain. Right, and we've just finished things up. Yay, so that's the last of it. Right, let's chuck the stickers down here and let's take a look at this situation. So there's the little house, there's the little car, there's the little animals and figs. So actually, no, we've done quite well in this set. So I do have... Okay, so if we go through and we have a look, we do get a chonky cat. So we get the little Rumby cat in this set, which is kind of cool. We also get the little yellow lizard in this set as well, who is also super cute. So those two animals are adorable. We do get a very standard grey rabbit. So we have had grey rabbits in the past. Meep, meep. But again, cute to get a little rabbit, a little wilderness creature. And then we've also got the very Adorabuild winking squirrel. Secret squirrel. So that's super cool. In this set, we do get Leo, who looks very, very cute. I will say his shirt is kind of very Tropicana United Colors of Benetton circa 1990. Probably not the type of shirt that I am drawn to, in the fact that it's green, gold, blue with a tropical palm print on it, and he's also wearing neon coral trousers as well. But this is a different top to what I've gotten from Leo in the past. So this is like Leo's third outfit that I've seen him in. I know, yeah. I'm slow. Will it be worth the wait? Probably not. I don't know. It takes time. Oh my gosh, yeah, Chonky Cat is, oh my god, Chonky Cat is just something else. The expression on Chonky Cat's face just gives me vibes. Then we also get Paisley in this set, which I'm pretty sure is like Paisley's kind of standard outfit, which I'm pretty happy to have, because this is only the second Paisley that I've gotten so far, because with the bedroom set, she was in pajamas. So now I've actually got her in like her bell-bottom trousers, which I super love, and then her pink top. And I know in my heart of hearts that Elle from Elle of Elle will be super pleased that Paisley hasn't got a big toothy grin expression on her face. She actually she's got like a sideways smile and her eyebrows look a little bit confused. So it's a very like sweet, shy look. And her hairpiece is beautiful. Love this hairpiece. So I love that. And then we've also got Leanne. With Leanne, I do really like her hairpiece, like with the half bun, half up, half down. But I also think that I've already got this outfit where she's in her jean jacket and her yellow shorts. The other outfit that I do have of hers is when she's in her overall shorts as well, which is super cute. Leanne, I think, is adorable. So, yeah, oh my gosh, Mark, I saw the Instagram post of your cat the other day and I was just like, oh my God, you've got the cutest cat ever. When I go into work, I park at one of my mates. They live in the city, and so I get to use their car parking bay when I'm in the office. But in order to get out of her apartment complex, I go through the courtyard, and there is a cat in the apartment opposite the car park door that I come up out of, who is the cutest cat of all time, Theo. Theo is so beautiful and so soft and so happy and so smoochy. Oh my gosh, it was so adorable. It is just absolutely beautiful. I know. Honestly, Mark, you would get cat content that would be the whole thing. Yeah, I know. It's so cute, isn't it? So I'm really happy with the figs, really happy with the little animals. Oh, that's my fry pan and egg fall apart again. Oh, and we also get a little guitar for Paisley as well. So we do get like the little side build. I do really like these trees. I think it's really nice that we've gotten these trees this year, because we started to get these trees last year with some of the woodland sets that Andrea and some of the others were in. I like the way how they've done the bonfire as well. I think that looks really cute. But other than that, it's just a little side build thing. The cute like little car, and there is enough room in here for 3 people. So again, that's kind of cute. I don't know whether or not Chonky Cat and the lizard are going to fit in here, but that's fine. That's fine. Again, it's cute. I don't know. I think that it's a cute car. I am not overly enthusiastic about lavender and orange as a color palette, but it's not always all about me, so it's fine. And then we've got like the little tiny house here. So very cute on the front. We've got like a little bay window. Here we've got like the little letterbox, a little birdhouse, and then we've got the front door. The front door also has like the little cat flap. So it does have like the little cat flap here. Cute, awesome. Around the other side, so on the back, you know, fine, whatever. It's kind of a bit plain. Around the other side, we also have like a little door that operates more as like, what do you call it? Like a plank, a ramp. Same sort of style of window, a little hanging basket. It's cute. You know, it's cute. Out the front, this is where it's kind of cool because there's sort of like a bit of a window there. And then we've got a water tank on this side. And then in order to open this up, we actually like pop the axle over. Or is that an axle? No, it's not. It's the bit that attaches to the car, the trailer bit. And then we can open it up. So it's cute. There's enough spaces for the 3 bedrooms upstairs. There's like a little kitchen over here on this side, a little toilet and that type of stuff down here. So there's not much like in the way of lounging space. It looks like the cat would probably hang out down here, and I'm pretty sure as we were building I did say that I think that the little lizard popcorn hole hangs out up here. Cool. Do elves have standard Lego trees? Yeah. They also have standard trees as well. These just seem to be a newer style of tree that popped up in some of the Friends like woodland sets that came out last year. Those elf sets confused me. Don't get me started on the elf set, Dot. We'll be here for 4 hours. Yeah, they do have like the standard leaf parts, like these leaf parts, that then stick on a post. There's a lot of palm trees as well that I notice in Friends sets and those sorts of things too. So yeah. Oh yeah, it's not the color palette for me. I think that the car and the house do match very nicely together, Doc. It's just not the color palette for me. I would probably keep the blue and the lavender, but potentially move away from the orange and possibly even a little bit away from the yellow in this particular set. But again, it's not always all about me, and it's nice that the people who are fans of orange get their moment. Yeah, it is. I think it is. I think that you're totally right that it is a tiny house more so than a camping trailer, especially because when we've had caravans and things like that in the past for friend sets, is that they've looked very different to this. So, you know, I think it's cute. Like, I mean, I think it's a cute build. I think it's done really well. I really like the way that they've sort of hinged it. I think that's really cool. So I'll skip past the very in-depth conversation that we're having about British short hair cats. Yeah, it's cute. I think it's cool. I think it would be very easy to like modify it into minifigs. I don't think that you really have to do much for the house to make it minifig friendly. You might have to just sort out the seats in the cars to move them like the one step further, move out the panel pieces that the Friends characters stick their legs in and pop some plates in to squishy the minifigs into it. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I like it. I like the animals as well. I like the cat and the lizard and the rabbit and the squirrel. Why have we got a winking squirrel? I'm fascinated by the winking squirrel. British cats need to lay off the bangers and mash. Everything is round, like me. and Ewoks and pugs, all cute things. Yeah. Like, I mean, Dusty, this is probably one of these ones where if it gets reduced and then it goes into the big W sale and you're a bit flush with cash, which you probably won't be because Lego keeps on pumping out far too many sets for us to keep up with, it's probably worth picking up. Why are there not more winking squirrels? That's the question, Doc. That is the question. We need dancing squirrels, winking squirrels, flying squirrels, celebration squirrels. Eat hummus like Siamese cats. Oh dear. Alrighty, gang. Let's wrap things up now. I don't want to overdo it when I've just returned. So next week we'll see what we feel like. Hashtag all the squirrels. Exactly. sausage type rolls. You've got to have British short hair cats that look like a sausage roll. That's the aesthetic. Packets and mash, sausage rolls, it's all very round and chubby. Shiny squirrels, yeah. Oh, I don't know Bricksterdam. I haven't gotten the big set yet. That's the last one, that the last friend set that I've got to get. That's on my list. I probably won't get the skate park, and I probably won't get Paisley's house unless I see them on discount. So, did someone say sausage rolls? Did they? Did a Care Bear say sausage rolls?
Maybe Dusty? I got something in my carry-all that can help. Let's see. Muffin? No.
Sausage roll? Yeah.
Exactly. Hashtag no cat shaming. Sausage and pastry. Oh my gosh, yeah, Mark. And the beautiful thing about a sausage roll is that it's acceptable to eat at any time of the day or night. Right. Okay, so there's our little tiny house with stuff everywhere. Next week we'll either build Autumn's house or something new. I don't know. Maybe we should do princesses. I haven't done princesses for ages because I was waiting for the Princess Adventure set to come out. But if I've got the adventure set and what's me calls it, Peter Pan's storybook, then we might be able to do that. But I do hope that Lego realizes that on my shelves I've only really got enough room for 2 more storybooks. So, you know, anyone with Lego clout, can you just let them know that after Peter Pan there's only room for 1 more? So, alrighty. Anyway, lovely people, thank you so much for hanging out with me this week. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate, you guys letting me have a little break, regroup, readjust, catch back up with life and everything. Yeah. And I always appreciate whoever shows up here or can't make it this week but hangs out in other streams. I really appreciate the replay gang that watch my streams later and the little silent lurkers as well. It's always fun to be a little silent lurker here too. Absolutely love that. And thank you all for being so amazing and wonderful and beautiful human beings. I just think the world of you all and love you all. And I'm going to have to go through and do all the little messages as well. Thanks, Dusty. Thanks, Brother Fabulous. Love you too, Sloth. Thanks for being here, Bricklin. Take care, Doc. Yes, hopefully I might be able to catch a Good Morning Brick World as well tomorrow, since I think it's starting for me at 10 o'clock in the evening, so I might be able to watch you as I'm getting ready for bed and everything. Thanks for being here, Pink Wheels. You're amazing. Take care, Mark. Take care, Patrick. I know, it's always lovely to catch up with you all. So take care, everyone, and we will see you next week or around the way on Instagram or in the chats or whatever. So